I forgot.
You know what? I'll put away the bag for now.
I still gotta finish my order of Whataburger.
I think you can. Hold on, let me check.
Let me see. Let me make sure that Twitch is still turned on for Valorant. Okay, good. Okay, we're good.
It's working. Oh, I see. We have. Wait, is the image macro still here? Okay, good. You've given
Are you
us
sure you want to give that back after what happened last time, Caleb?
We're not gonna do anything bad with it this time.
You have received image time.
Okay.
Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. I have to get something that's very important for everyone.
Music makes you gain control.
Music makes you gain control. Let me put this. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Pog, Mr. Pog.
Pog chump.
Pog chump.
Excellent.
Made by our fantastic friend Ruby Doob. Just wonderful. Just my favorite thing on the internet right now. Mr. GM, can we get some music, please?
Yes, of course. Oh, or Xorvintaal can close. That's excellent. That's exactly what I wanted.
That's so cool and good of it, right?
Yeah, you see, I'm an expert GM. I closed the game, and you can imagine just what happens this session.
All right, so tell me what you guys are doing. So what are you doing? Oh, you're doing that. Okay. I rolled.
You are not allowed to post any images during the session anymore.
Yeah.
Why though? Regf, why? How is this relevant in any way?
No more images. No more.
You're on thin ice, man. No more.
Unless it's like.
No, nothing.
Unless it's fan art.
Nothing.
No.
No. If it's fan art, someone else can post it then.
Regf's not allowed to use the chat anymore.
I just now saw what it was.
Yeah, it's so cool and good. Regf, can you hear? Can you? Are you talking? We can't hear you if you're talking. Regf?
Hello?
Regf?
Today on Xorvintaal, what happened to Regef?
What happened to Regf?
Assassinated.
I think they died.
Okay.
Alright, Caleb, take my demon tab. No, this group can't handle it.
No, this is good. I like that one.
No.
I like that one.
So he communicated.
He may do.
Hello?
So, do sand sharks also...
Regf, are you talking?
Do they also count as regular sharks?
I don't know. No, I don't. I'm practically 100% sure that the album does not get a swim speed.
You sure could ask him.
Burrowing is just swimming with extra steps. Come on.
Shut the fuck up, Tiny.
Party of two crabs and a chompy boy were enjoying a sunny day on the beach when a bunch of strange fellas came across their party. Regf, we still can't hear you.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, we can hear you.
There we go.
Yes.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Just a little quiet.
Now we can start.
Yes.
How about now?
Yeah, we can.
That's a little better.
Fantastic.
Gotta order my double meat Whataburgers.
Okay.
And the large fry.
Oh, yeah. Make sure to order the larger drink as well.
Two-step authentication.
I hate that I remember that meme word for word. But anyway, are we ready?
Yeah.
I think we're ready. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll get some music here in a second. But yeah, last we had left off, your group had decided to test the vicinity of the waters, not heeding the words of common folk, who are obviously not as powered as you, and to see perhaps why, in this vulnerable state, why people fear the water. But that's the reasoning we'll go with.
And not just because we're idiots. Yes, thank you.
I was against this.
Well,
where we currently are, Kaguya is currently the only one in the water, if we don't count iFriend, and currently has a few other creatures accosting them. And we begin today's session in initiative.
Yeah,
If
all right.
everyone could roll that.
Fantastic.
That's
Wonderful.
rolled up.
Fantastic. Hey!
Oh my gosh. Hold on.
This is silly.
What's this K?
I have also oh, that's where Kaguya put their stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Ah,
You see.
Oh yeah, that's what the K was for. Kaguya.
The K stands for.
Thank you. Also, Gil, where's
Okay.
the music?
I will be here in a moment. I also have to roll initiative, and I'm slow. I don't want music to just be going while this is happening.
Daddy, hold your fucking horses.
Tiny
Where's
horse
my
or holders?
initiative? Wah, 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 wah.
Wah wah, tiny wah wah.
Uh-oh, I think there's more of them. Hey guys, I think there might be a lot of them actually that we don't know about.
No, it's fine.
There is
We're
not.
fine.
Please do not look at the rolls behind the curtain.
We're fine.
Alright. So
Look
where
at the roll.
is-
Do not
Kaguya,
listen to the
Nick,
amount of
get
dice
besides
there
some
are.
choice articles with her, such as a necklace and several rings. Thinks to herself, I really should get out of here.
I gotta get out of here.
Whoa.
So, let's see.
You guys hear that thunder in the background of my thing, by the way? No? Okay, good. It's really loud. Sorry about that.
I thought you were making a joke on the music because it's called Thunder Break.
Oh no, there's genuinely loud ass thunder. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Sorry, continue.
Okay. That would be this one. So, it on its turn, it was one of the few who had failed against the lightning earlier. Though it is going to charge towards Kaguya and attack,
Music.
swiping at them with their claw. Let's see.
Damn. I think I'm gonna activate an immediate action. Actually,
Oh,
don't worry, it's nothing big. Just activating void breathing, perfect mind, which is gonna activate my. Oh, let me just note that.
Can you activate an ability until you've got in turn order?
It's an immediate action.
I think immediate actions, yeah, just attacks of opportunity. You have to go in turn order.
Okay, so I've bolstered up my defenses.
Alright. Am I good to roll?
So, yeah.
Alright. So, let's see.
Wait, no. Wait, that 26 is the attack, right?
Yes.
That's very odd because my AC is a 27.
27. Is it updated in the sheet?
Yeah, it's updated now.
Okay.
Should be.
In that case, that misses.
You want to roll that again just to make sure it's working right?
Sure thing. Also, that technically has a +2 because he charged, but we'll take. Let's see here.
So, oh no, if it's a +2 and he rolled a 26, then that's a 28 then. So
Yeah,
then
that would it. But I'm still gonna roll again, see if it's working.
Mhm.
Well, just another thing. Okay, yeah, now it's working. It just was lagging.
Zero?
I just didn't put anything in there for the test.
Okay, I was like.
So
Zero damage.
it goes barreling through the water, grabbing you with its claw, or pinching you with it, as it then attempts to make a grapple with it, as this comes with a grab.
Don't you dare get grappled.
Oh god. It's about to happen, Tiny.
Don't do it.
It's gonna happen, Tiny.
Don't get grappled.
It's gonna happen.
Nope.
It didn't.
It fails
My-
to grapple you.
My 39 CMB.
Holy shit, this thing has a +19.
When things get CMB, they get CMB.
As it manages to pinch down on you, but you slip from its grasp. Kaguya, that's your turn.
Okay. What should I do? No, I'm not going to veil it here. I'm just going to take a full flurry of blows plus an extra attack using my swift action for key pull. So here it is. Oh, fuck.
Let me see.
Oh, holy shit, I see you all. What the fuck? How do you have a plus 18?
Various
Oh my
reasons.
God.
Let's see.
Slap.
First
Oh, that's
one.
right, with the plus 4 thing that you got. Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Fuck.
Okay.
Second one misses. Key pool attack just. Fifth attack misses. Elbow smash hits. Let's see. Alright, so you turn around and lay into this thing with punches and all sorts of hits. And you notice you crack its chitinous armor quite heavily and really fuck this creature up. It still stands, but it is kind of shambling.
Okay. Kaya looks at sisters. Help, please.
Don't worry,
Rin.
we're coming!
Or
Currently,
how far can I
Kara is the only one technically armored.
Yeah, I am nude currently. I have
Cyrus,
my weapon
can-
because I was grabbing it earlier. I did mention that in the last session. I was grabbing it as soon as we saw these
I'm gonna
things, but
put a
I don't have my clothes.
wall right here. Let me
Where are you putting
draw
this wall?
the shape.
Oh, yeah.
An 80-foot wall right here.
Oh,
A wall of nausea. And any creatures that go through this wall have to make a DC 17 fort save or become nauseated for 1 round.
so do they make that on their turn, or it's like, does this guy make this save now or on his turn?
it says passes through the wall, so I'm assuming if you are physically in it.
I guess for
'Cause it would-
anyone who's in it right now, they'd make the fort save now.
That's fair. All right, let me give him his save.
Okay. And every single turn that they are in it, I think they also have to make the
They
save.
have to just get out of it
Yeah,
and don't pass through the wall because it's bad. Damn it!
he just saves.
Also, by the way, creatures who do fail the fort save, if nauseated, yeah, they have to make a DC 12 acrobatics check or fall prone in the water.
Which, if you're swimming, that means you sink.
Yep.
That's
Well.
fun.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn. I'm not getting closer.
All right.
No,
this
if
man.
it. Oh, if nauseated.
Yeah, if nauseated.
Let's see.
Naked crap
How's-
wrestling, huh?
This is brain
basically.
functioning. How far are you?
Also,
That-
creatures on this wall gives 20% concealment, so it's kind of hard to do ranged attacks through.
Ah, damn.
That's charging range for him. So let's see if he makes his save. He does not.
Now he has to make a DC 12
You-
acrobatics,
Uh-oh.
Can he make that? Let's see.
and he's a sea creature, so he's not gonna have a good acrobatics.
I mean, I'm sure he can make it. Unless he has like a minus
Oh, fuck.
4 to it. Minus 8. Yeah,
So-
no.
Rolled so low.
You see as this second one comes charging at you, but almost seems to trip in the water and kind of flounders there, staying above, but it doesn't look very well. It's kind of swaying like it's drunk.
Are you okay? He said, looking at the creature.
Oh
Hito.
god. Yeah, me. Can I put on my clothes? Can I please put on my clothes without taking like an action? I'm not putting on my armor. I just don't want to fight canonically naked.
Yeah, I will
What
let
a
you.
coward.
I will let you already have
Coward.
clothes if you wish.
Okay, thank you.
Coward.
I'm going. I don't want to. Do you really want me to fight with my whole everything out? I'm putting on my robe.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna be in the water.
I'm not gonna. Well, I am gonna. You know what? I am gonna be in the water. That's fine though. I'm going to. Oh, God, how do I fight with a two-handed weapon in the water? Is the real question.
You only need your legs to swim. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. 1, 2. I don't.
Are you
Oh,
really
actually,
going
with
in
my.
water?
Oh yeah, no, I'm going in the water. Without my armor on, I have. Let me check. This is gonna be funny. 50 plus, and then I have 60 feet of movement without my armor on, so I'm going
I don't
to
want you to be stolen.
just. I mean, okay, fine. I'll fly above the water
Yeah, I'm just scared about you getting yoinked by a sneak attack or something.
because now I have 90-foot fly speed, so I'm gonna run over here. I'm just gonna fly
Flying
over
the
here.
wall.
Yeah, flying above the wall because I have
70
enough
foot-
movement that I can just do
That's a
that.
70-foot wall.
Wide, not tall. It's 10 feet tall.
Oh, okay.
And even if it was, I could
I
manage.
could
to
make
get
it tall, but I made it wide.
Yeah, that's fair. And I'm going to. So hold on a second. I gotta put all my fucking buffs in. So, this thing is one size category larger than me. I'm assuming.
Caleb?
Kill.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Caleb?
You can't hear. Caleb.
Can I post uh-oh again?
Yeah, you're allowed. You're allowed to post uh-oh.
This one time.
Sorry, chat, for all of those who wanted to see me nakedly wrestle crabs. You're just going to have to deal with me being a sensible human being.
So, don't worry, Kagi is still in the nude. So you just have to deal with the fact that she only has one arm.
So
Uh-oh.
funny. Uh-oh. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
There
Oh,
goes
boy.
Caleb.
There goes
Oh
Caleb.
boy. Oh boy. Oh jeez.
Oh man, I got
Still not
80 feet
dropped
on my
yet.
first try. I didn't even. I measured it out like once, and I was like, yeah, that's probably 80 feet.
Oh god, gamers. I do not have I have 13 AC right now.
I'm gonna get pulled under.
I'll get pulled under. It's fine.
And
I'll
the
be
wall
fine.
is supposed to
What's
stop
you
them
what's
from cu-
what's
I-
you what's you CMD? Hito?
27. Okay, so
Oh.
they only. Well, no, that's not bad actually. They only have like a 50% chance, so that's actually pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted them to just get nauseated by the wall and we fucking dip.
But the thing is, I need to do stuff.
That's fair.
Now
And
we're
there's
in
gonna
this.
there's gonna be more of them. And the thing is, I have a good fort save, so I can.
I
I'll be
just wanted
fine
to
on
run away.
Oh, we're not running from these things. They're fast.
All I know is,
I think they're only
if
fast
I
in
get
water.
pulled in the water, I do not need to worry about drowning.
Caleb's offline. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So, Chad, how are you liking these crabs?
I thought they were lobsters.
Oh, lobsters! Or
How are you liking these crustaceans?
These crustaceans.
Crustacean nation.
These malevolent crustaceans.
I thought you said benevolent for a second, and I was like, well, no.
No, they're malevolent. What you mean?
Yeah, no, they're little nasty crime boys.
Crap. Don't ever say that. Don't ever call them that ever again.
They're very nasty. They're very nasty. I'm allowed to say whatever I want.
Don't call them crime boys. That actually like gets me to shudder a little.
They're crime. They're doing crimes right now.
You're attacking naked women. Yeah, I guess.
Naked people in general, I think, I think attacking naked anybody is really a crime when you really
Fair
think
enough.
about it. Internet death. Welcome back, Caleb.
Internet death. All right, Caleb. I'll help you out. I'm gonna go murder a robot so that its screams can power your internet.
We cannot hear you, Caleb, if you are talking.
Sounds like the plot of Portal.
Hello.
Hello.
My
Hey,
apologies for that.
That is fine.
that's fine.
Right, so Hito, your turn.
Yes, I have flown. I have flown over to this thing. I'm going to beat its ass.
Right, as without your armor, you're much faster, i.e. your Rock Lee.
I have 90.
Yeah,
I have a
took up
90-foot
a
fly
weight.
speed without my armor because with my barbarian stuff, it increases my move speed, not my land speed. So I get a lot of movement. Yeah, I'm going to. This thing's a size category larger than me, I'm assuming, just by the amount of space
Yes.
it's taking up.
It
Okay.
is large size.
I've got Steadfast Slayer on. I've got all my shit on. Good. Okay, I'm going to hit it very hard. Let's see if I hit it though. 28 versus AC.
That hits.
Okay. And if this thing has not acted yet, it is considered flat-footed, which means I do get my sneak attack. Don't believe it's
So-
acted yet.
It has not acted yet. It comes right after you. So let's see. That is 38 plus 17.
55 damage.
55. Okay.
One
It
point
still
of it is
stands.
fire. 1 point of it is fire, so maybe it resists it because it's from the water. I don't know. But the rest of it is slashing.
Let me see. So yes,
One less
It
point
is-
of damage, maybe. I don't know.
it is very hurt by this attack as you kind of split it down the center line of its back. Odd sort of viscous ooze and organs seem to kind of almost seep out, but it's still moving and standing.
Oh, wonderful. I hate that.
So that is its turn. And it is thus going to, well, attack you.
Understandable. I would attack me too in this situation.
So,
This is going to hit unless it rolls a 1. Trust me. You don't.
most likely. So, it's going to...
I have 13 AC. It will hit me.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to make 2.
Okay, that's only 9 damage because of my DR, and it's against my temp HP, so that's 9 plus 12, so that's 21. Oh no, it got past my DR and my temp hit points. Uh-oh.
No.
And it has 2 attempts to grapple you.
Okay. 16 is fine.
Well, that one fails.
That one fails, but I'm...
Go ahead.
I am very worried. No. I was just gonna say that doesn't bode well for me. But continue. Yeah, that one
That
will do
one-
it actually.
That one succeeds. As you are now grappled in its claw. So, after that, 1 second. And so as this is going on, Hito, you particularly see as nearby 2 shadows beneath the water begin to grow bigger and then breach the surface. Hold on. 3.
Oh, this is quite
Uh,
unfortunate.
What the fuck?
Oh, I hate that.
I hate this.
And I'm not going in the water.
Well,
This creature's turn.
yeah, you know what? It was a good run, everybody.
Yeah, it was
I
a
felt
good
like
run.
Hito did some cool stuff.
You actually put them on the grid.
Only
The
if you
merch
waited
sales-
one more turn.
The merch sales were really, really good for a while. Everyone who bought a Hito doll, I'm very sorry, but she is going to die here. Very unfortunate.
See, any Kage fans that do exist, I apologize, but she will die now. Oh, damn.
Oh, they're
So-
all gonna get me, aren't they? Oh no!
This one is simply going to trade its grapple with the lobster creature. So I'm not sure how that works, but I assume it'll just roll CMB, and we just take into the effect that you're grappled.
I think the way it works is if they're both trying to grapple me and they're not working together, technically, they're both gonna make
they are-
CMP checks.
They are indeed working together.
Oh no, they're cooperating? Uh-oh.
Yes, it is
Oh, man.
passing you off to it.
I gotta admit, this whole thing was my idea, and I do apologize.
Now, it's going to eat me, correct?
So, let me see here. It grabs you. I need you to make a fort save.
Oh god, that's an aura.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
gonna be-
Oh no, are these like aboleth type things?
I'm starting to think they are. That's a 23?
23. Okay,
That should pass.
that indeed passes.
Okay.
You feel fine as you're put in the tendril of this thing. It odd and slimy. But let's see. That is pretty much what it does on its turn. You're just now grappled by it.
good. Okay.
this one, let's see. Gonna move to there. That's its turn.
I'm also gonna, by the way, I'm also gonna just take the time to maintain perfect mind. So, want to make sure you're aware of that.
Okay. Let me see. How far or Kara,
Yeah.
can you make me a will save?
I sure can try.
What? Oh, these are aboleths. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a 10.
no.
That does not beat a DC 22.
Damn.
Well,
That's no
let
good.
me see.
Damn, we might have to just teleport away.
Oh man, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
my idea of running away was probably was.
You do know Aklo, correct?
I do know Aklo.
Alright. You are essentially instructed to enter the water on your turn as far as you can.
Oh no.
Of which,
And she can't disobey, right?
let me see. It's gotta concentrate. Once you've given the creature command, it continues to attempt to carry out the command to the exclusion of all other activities except for those necessary to day-to-day survival.
Okay, so
So it seems as though you simply do the commands to the best of your ability.
okay, well, I guess you're walking into the sickness wall.
If you do any action you feel is inherently against your nature or destructive, you do receive another saving throw at a +2.
And that's a wall of nausea. So
There is certainly one thing that's against my nature, which is getting my fucking outfit wet.
yeah.
Well, let me see. I believe at this moment you follow this commando, and future commands, or next time if you're still following the command, you make another save if you feel it's against it. As I believe that is how this works. I will just put the spell in here if anyone does want to go over it and make sure.
Oh, that's dominate.
It's dominate person.
I remember
Okay.
when I got dominated person.
That's no good.
I remember
Yeah, I did
being
that.
roulette.
Oh wow, that is for days.
Yeah,
Cool.
that lasts for days.
Well, we have to kill these things. We certainly do now.
Yep.
So yeah, you've been simply instructed to enter the water. I will leave the interpretation of that command to you. It did say as far as you can go, but once again, there you go. So that'll be your turn. Let's see. That is his turn, so now it's you, Kara.
Well, I take a step in the water. What is my speed? I don't think I have a strength of 8. I don't swim very well.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I mean, I think that's what this thing wants to have happen, unfortunately. The good news is you don't need to breathe.
I mean, if you're not a swimmer and going into deeper water, it would be like a dangerous thing.
What do I roll? Because I'm essentially at this point, I'm already up to my neck, probably. What does my speed decrease?
I believe it's half speed.
So I think
When
you can
going
get
through water?
here.
And at what point do I need to make a swim check?
I believe swim checks are just if the water is like turbulent, something you have to fight against, or if you're carrying like too much equipment to reasonably be swimming with, if you're over your light load, basically.
We need to try to run away. Fuck.
Let's see,
We
so
can't.
then-
We can't.
We're already
This
too deep
actually
in.
no, because I only have 30 feet, so go here.
So you'd go about 15 feet in the water.
So you wouldn't be at the.
So yeah, that's about where you'd be.
Do we teleport back to the lair?
We can't. We can't. We can't. We just can't. Like, I understand. Like thinking about the logistics of it, but we literally can't because Kara's mind controlled.
Yeah.
And if this thing, and she won't leave.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay.
So there. Let me see. I believe you still. Now, okay, so you do have a standard still.
Do I need to use that as a move action to move further?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
Oh, I
So
forgot
you
to have
move
my
15
eye-
more feet.
No, I'm not.
That's
DC
the wall of
18
nausea.
or DC 17 fort save.
And then I
And then you
assume
won't be
it
able to
will
swim any
save.
closer.
Down
Oh.
like a champ.
That's not great.
That's not
Well,
great.
Fuck.
come on.
Well,
I'm sorry.
No,
With that,
I
I got a
know
BRB.
Okay, I now had the strat in my mind, but none of y'all are gonna like it.
alright. This one's turn.
You're gonna have to deal with this part
He's in
first.
the wall again.
He is in the wall still.
He decided to not move out of it.
He has not been instructed to move out of it, so.
Ah, they are also dominated. I see.
And then he fails.
So
He can't do nothing.
Because he
can't do
passed that
anything.
damn. And so he is floundering, nauseated. So
Roll
that's his
DC
turn.
12
Does that count as
acrobatics.
them floundering? Does that count as them being flat-footed?
They are nauseated. I will look up nauseated real quick.
Oh shit!
Oh
Are
my
we
god,
like-
why are they rolling so well? They have a +1.
flat-footed in water?
I should probably just keep conditions up at all times.
Pathfinder. Yeah, I need to figure out if you're flat-footed in the water actually, because you might be.
That's so. It's such a weird interaction,
These
but-
these creatures have the capability of swimming, like actually as a movement, so I do not believe they are.
No, I'm talking about me.
Ah,
So okay, this is my strat, right? I think we have to use the big gun, otherwise known as album.
okay, so they can take a single move action per turn. So, well, there's
Not really anywhere to
Not-
move to.
not anything he can really do with that. He's
What I'm gonna have album do is I want him to like stand here, and then I want him to try to lightning breath, like essentially one of these
Hey,
things.
hey, Juan,
Yeah?
think for a second.
Yeah, I am thinking.
We're all
Yeah.
in the water.
I understand
Mm.
that.
Kara
Not
will
much of a
die.
choice.
Kara
Would
will
you,
die.
would you,
of a
would you
Al-
say, Riga?
I said there's not much other choice.
Yeah, that's my problem.
I can kill
Album.
these things.
Album at the moment seems to be very confused as to what's happening and does not seem too keen on getting in the water at the moment. More like
Yeah.
he's waiting on to be told to do something.
I really
Yeah.
hope Album doesn't get dominated
Alright.
person, but he's not a person.
Yeah,
he's a
maybe
monster.
get him to leave.
Yeah, he's not a person.
I
You
guess
have to
he's
do
allergic
the
to
dominate
that.
monster.
But
I will say the spell is dominate monster, but it acts as dominate person.
Oh
The
yeah, because
spell-
these things are monsters, huh? Yeah, you're right.
yeah, but dominate person works off of wasn't it hit dice? Or it's actually just
Nope.
humanoids? Oh
yeah,
no.
has
So
to
yeah.
be humanoids. Dominate monster can be anything.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So we do need to get him to leave. I
If
think
Album's on, well, they would just eat Album, but like,
we will
Damn it.
die if Album is on their side.
Would it, so
I
do you
can
want to
kill these things. Don't worry, I can kill
Alright.
the fuck out of these things.
So that's you,
Kaguya,
Kaguya.
like Kaguya screams out in draconic album. Yeah.
You see him perk his head up.
Take like I said, like move Sirius away and wait 1 hour. Like
Uh-oh.
deeper into the forest. About 80 feet.
Let me go get Album here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Damn, it sucks that I have to do this now. but I am going to activate a special key power, Void Breathing Paradox, which is known as the ninja ability Acceleration of Form.
Shit.
I get haste and displacement as effects
Jesus.
for about 4 rounds. So yeah.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna activate that. You see Kaguya's kind of skin turn like a very like off shade of of white, and her eyes turn like into a deeper black now. They're from their yellow and red. Kaguya looks fully concentrated. This takes a standard action though, so I'm just going to remain in place. Or should I try to fight? Should I try to fight the one that's fighting my sister?
No, it's Hito yells back, "It's fine, dear. Don't worry about me. I'm more than equipped to deal with this thing."
All right, I'm just gonna wait.
You hear this creature gurgle something.
Which
Oh,
creature?
shut up, you.
The one holding Hito.
Did it gurgle anything at Aklo?
No, it's too deep. I can't. Kaguya can't swim. Fuck.
Do you know Aboleth? That's just the name of the language.
Don't believe I do.
Okay. Well, other than that, it's off my turn. I'm gonna have him kind of leave so that nothing happens to him.
Okay. Album.
He's gonna
He's
fuck off.
going to grab Cyrus, and he's out of there. Maybe that's good.
Alright.
Before Tiny does his turn, I want to know how many size categories bigger than me is this Aboleth?
Hey, who told you that? I'm joking.
Whatever this thing is, I suppose.
It is two size categories bigger than you. It is
only
huge
two
size.
size categories bigger than me? Wow.
Ooh, what you going for, Rin?
So it's only supposed to be this big?
Hold
Or is it the
on.
full size?
Sunny, you there?
Yeah, I'm
Wait.
here.
Okay, sorry, I just saw you moving.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out.
I'm just
What-
not trying to talk.
How far is actually? No, yeah, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the base stuff and not what I have. This thing is the size above huge.
Okay, so that's 3 size categories bigger
That's
than me.
gargantuan. Oh god.
Right. That's fine. Smile.
You put another wall of nausea.
Oh no!
That's just, yeah. Fuck those aboleths.
now, I will say, could you put it just like 1 feet over this way so I can hit it?
No,
still?
I can't.
You,
You're right next to it.
No,
You
you
can
can
hit it.
still hit it.
No, it's in concealment if it's right in there.
Oh no, it's holding you right now.
Yeah.
So you're technically,
So
I
I
guess.
can still hit it.
Yes. Oh, I almost forgot some. But yeah, yeah, you can still hit this one.
Okay.
It's not concealed from you because it is actively grappled with you.
It exists within this radius, essentially.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I couldn't put it any further because I'd have to get closer
You
to
c-
the water.
You can see the green area, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't exist within all of that. That's another thing we'll get to, but
I assume because I made my save against it, I'm hopefully fine.
no, that's
Okay.
a different thing. I am just forgetful. But right, they now have to make that save.
Yep.
Let me see.
Go for it.
This will be left will be top, right will be bottom. Well,
God.
the one grappling you,
Looking great.
Commanding.
looking fine. The one that has the spell on, not looking great.
So when he's nauseated, can he maintain concentration?
I do not believe so.
Yay! Yeah, I can't cast any spells, so I'm assuming it just cannot concentrate as well.
Let me see. So,
Alright.
alright. That is your turn.
Yep, that's my turn.
This one. Right, still nauseated for a few rounds.
Oh lord.
Oh, that's
Shit.
right. Shit. So he's just kind of chilling, I guess.
Yep, let's see.
I don't know what to do.
Still afloat. But there is another person in the water over there, so it is going to shift just a little.
It's gonna come for me. Okay. Oh, it's
Yeah,
this
So
one.
it's
Okay.
so it's it's flanking me now.
Ah, fantastic.
So now that is Hito.
Alright.
So Hito,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make. Let me see.
Uh-oh, it's Aboleth's Lung. I forgot about this part.
I need you to make 2 fort saves.
Alright. Well, I'm good at these.
These are both DC 20.
Mm.
Hey! Fine.
You are fine.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm going to full attack this bastard.
Okay.
So, let me see here. Let me just make sure everything's in the macro. Yeah, alright. Well, let's see how... Let's see how effective this Aboleth is at murdering the fuck out of me. Hopefully not very. There's the crit. I don't know if the crit confirms.
I mean, the crit 30 is confirmed.
So that's... that's 105? 106 points of damage.
Let's see.
Plus 1 point of fire damage.
So,
No, that's calculated in there, don't worry.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So he's not completely denied his dex. He just has a -2 it for grappling.
So that it's only the crit damage. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I forgot to
So
calculate
that's 40. Or it's 86 damage still.
86. Only 86 damage.
Only 86 damage.
Only 86 damage, I'm sorry.
86 damage. As the second one doesn't hit. Let me see.
What do you mean the 16 doesn't hit this? What do you
Man, I should have
mean?
gotten a
Ah,
ranged.
no, actually, hold on.
What?
I forgot he's grappled. I need
Oh.
to actually see how that affects his thing. Let's see. 18, and then a... okay, it's just the -4 to dex, it seems. So that... Okay, that still just barely doesn't hit.
Oh, damn.
Wait, hold on. One of my
What?
arms isn't working.
Wait,
I'm
what?
just walking on the floor.
Didn't you get your arm back?
No, I still have 1 point of ability damage.
Okay.
Swimming one-armed, but you fuck him up to a tremendous degree as you hack deeply into this fish, like cleaving into his side and leaving a large noticeable gasp, and you can see in its 3 eyes that it you could tell it perhaps expected resistance, but maybe not to this degree.
He didn't expect to be killed.
I did not expect that. This one.
Wait, real quick question. Is there... Because
Go
we
ahead.
we know they're Aboleths, but in character, I'm just wondering if I should make a check to identify if it's an Aboleth or not, or if I can even.
Knowledge dungeoneering, I think.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Because I don't want to keep operating off of meta
That's fair.
information without having like some idea of this thing. That's a 12, probably not.
You still don't know of this thing. You still
Oh,
don't
wait,
know of this thing.
I'm raging.
Hold
I
on.
can't even do that. I can't even try to make
That's
that.
also right.
I'm just
I
screaming
got
at
it.
it.
Hold on.
We all roll skill checks.
Or as you come to your senses, you become aware of what this is. You couldn't even make it.
As for my little familiar, I've forgotten to move him the past 2 rounds. So I should have done this last round. I should have done this first, actually, but that's fine. I want him to go over to me and do the thing that he's capable of doing, which is administering me a potion.
Okay.
A potion.
He can administer me one of my extracts. I'm going to administer haste on myself.
Okay.
So unfortunately I did this in the wrong order, so I don't get another attack, but I'm gonna have him fly away. I'm having him fly up about 30 feet as well. So, or 15 feet. So he's just to make sure he stays out of these things' range. But yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. So this one, let's see. He's holding action currently, till told otherwise. So this one, didn't like that.
It wasn't a
He's-
fan.
So let me see here.
I'm very scared. I'm so scared right now. I'm genuinely terrified of this thing.
How much does Hito weigh?
Great
Uh-oh.
question. A lot. A
Not
lot.
enough.
Not enough, probably, but I assume based on her like muscle mass, probably like 200 pounds because of just the raw muscle. Like she's got 22 strength natively.
If this creature, I guess I can use a CMB for this. But if this creature lets you go, would you allow that to happen?
Yes.
Okay.
Wrong answer.
It's the
So
wrong answer, but I think in the fight, that's exactly what Hito would do. She wouldn't like.
let
Yeah.
me give him a strength check. Okay, he flings you back to land.
It's like, you get this shit out
See, and you go.
Goodbye.
Hold on. Wait.
How far
Let
do we
me
go?
see
Yeah,
how.
from
Let me
here?
see how far this is.
Yeets you.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
You
Do I
go.
get to make an attack of opportunity because he's making effectively a combat maneuver
He's
against
doing a
me?
ranged
This-
attack from melee.
Hold on. He might have improved. He does not. That is an attack of opportunity.
Fantastic. So this I have so this isn't my full attack. Just take the first attack off of this, and we'll see if it hits him. I don't think that does. No, 17.
17? No, it is one off.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Oh wait, no. Wait, that's +1 because of haste. Why is haste not giving me my buff? It's just not doing it. But it should have a +1. Yeah, that
Well,
should-
then that exactly hits.
Okay. So that's 41 points of damage.
This creature raises you up, and as it does so, you use this opportunity, not hindered by the water, to cut through its tentacle, grabbing you, and to come down on the previous gash made at the nape of its neck and decapitate it.
Hey. Hey.
That is, it is. Yeah, it's not even making fucking con saves at that point. That's dead.
Holy shit.
Deleted.
You
So,
remain in the water.
Oh, okay. I thought. Oh, that's right, because it's a reaction,
Nope,
so I'm
yep,
in the
you're-
water still.
Yes, I
Your
know.
thing happens first.
Okay.
when it comes up to your turn, can you hold your action? I'm about to turn you
Sure.
into a Super Saiyan.
Uh-oh.
Well, also, this creature just has lost the domination. Well, and it's gonna go now, actually.
Wasn't it? Isn't it nauseated?
Not this one.
Oh, that one.
Fucking this one.
Okay. I'm in the water,
Hmm?
so
Wait, were these dominated?
Yeah.
It is going to. Well, it starts to leave.
Oh
Ah,
He's
look
like,
at him
he
go.
goes, he goes.
Look
No,
at
you
him
just have to
go.
make that athletics check. I think. Oh no, wait, no, never
Nope.
mind.
Dipsy.
The
It,
apple is
it's
an
an-
attack of opportunity.
Alright.
it has other
What
fish
about
to
what
fry.
about the ones next to me? Have they also lost their domination?
Let me see. One has.
Well,
But
this one can't maintain its domination effect, and this one's dead. So there must be another one. then.
that's right.
Oh.
I knew that. However, this one down here, as you're correct, and they can no longer maintain in their current state. It's
He
gonna
fucks
start getting
off.
out of here.
Goodbye.
This one is nauseated and can make a single move action.
Roll out DC 12 acrobatics.
Oh my
Nice.
god! It does
If
it
he's
falls
forward, that
down?
is.
If it tries to.
Is it acrobatics or swim?
It's acrobatics.
In,
Would it be swim
okay.
in this case?
Wait, doesn't acrobatics take a penalty in water? Hold on.
It takes a massive penalty in water.
I feel like
We'll
it
see.
should be swim in this instance.
I guess it would be swim. But,
I mean-
like, acrobatics isn't a walk check. That's the thing.
Well, for fish
characters jump-
is walking is swimming.
Yeah. But it seems like it's specifically an acrobatics check. I'm assuming what is the acrobatics check for? Hold on.
Well,
Okay, acrobatics. DC modifier. So the DC modifier is +2 for water-based acrobatics checks, so it's 2 harder.
Yeah, okay. This thing is very good at swimming. So it will remain swimming.
Okay,
Just
that's
keep
fair.
Swimming, just keep swimming.
Coming
Let's
after
see.
you next, motherfucker.
So it is going to use its move to get back some. I'm not really caring about these fools around it.
I'm
Kara.
gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
why am I under the water?
I believe
Kara's
that
just literally standing on the bottom of a 15-foot river.
Can I
Kara,
hear what she's saying, or is it just?
greatly
I think maybe
muffled.
Kaguya can. I don't know if he
you see, like,
I
how
mean, if
you-
you're
you
using
yell out,
bonded
"Get
mind, I
back,
can
get back
hear
on the
you."
land.
This is quite the situation we're in. Besides an aboleth.
I think we're backing out of the situation, guys.
Oh
Let's
no,
leave.
I'm out for blood.
Oh my god.
If you're out, can I see Hito from here?
when you're above the water, yes. Though
Here's the problem. I don't think I can get above the water.
Can you make spell? You can cast spells when you're in water, right?
Let me check.
Oh,
Like
I
a
can
constant-
still make the thematic components and
Yeah.
the other components. I don't need to breathe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
you
can
can
expel
you can
what
see
air
me.
I have left in my lungs in order to say words.
I guess it
Really
still
is
makes
humble, Oh my
sound.
god.
I just want to know if I can see Hito at all to
Huh?
cast a spell on them.
while underwater,
Yes.
give me a perception. Let me go get that.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh man, I'm great at these.
10. Not really. There's some odd creature above you with its legs flailing everywhere, really kind of rippling the water.
Oof. I mean, okay, Kara, like, you know what you just need to do? Cast a fireball right here.
Water.
Alright,
Bro,
hold
we're
on.
in the water.
Fireball's
Right here.
fizzling
Fireball's gonna hit me.
in water.
Will it? Fuck it, will.
You
Think
can't
it would've,
cast
like, right.
fireball in water, guys.
You can't? Just cast
Yeah.
it just slightly above water, above the surface then.
Kara's in the water.
Let's see.
I
What?
crawl. I slowly walk along the river floor until I'm out.
Cast it like right here, my man. Hit.
That's my
throw
double
that
move.
fireball.
Yeah, that's a
double
double
move?
move.
Fuck, man.
I'm all
So,
wet.
Can I even cast a touch spell at Kaguya
Get the touch, man.
without
Yeah.
taking attack
Range?
opportunities from these two guys?
That depends on if they
they're-
are aggressive.
they're nauseated.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They,
So you can cast fireball underwater. I'm sorry, it's just a steam of bubbles apparently. I thought I read somewhere that it was like still fire, but no, it's still fire damage and everything because you're literally searing them. But
What you gonna do to me,
it's slightly
Tiny?
different.
No, my
Yeah,
plan
they're-
was my plan was to enlarge person Hito.
Do you want to really do that?
Fucking
Why don't
get
you
it.
ever enlarge person Kaguya?
You're not close enough.
And
Yeah.
also, you can't fly over these walls.
Fair enough.
Like,
but yeah, you wouldn't provoke from them as they're nauseated, meaning they cannot take attacks.
are you actually
now
going
that
to
the
enlarge
Arbalest
me?
dead, I don't think I'm gonna do the thing anymore.
What are we gonna do, Tiny?
I'm
The
gonna press
swan.
greater invisibility on you.
What the fuck?
So all your attacks sneak attack,
Oh my
no
lord.
matter what.
Well, he can move.
And he's going to leave.
Kaguya, if he moves, are you taking an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
All right. Well, go ahead.
These little guys aren't malicious. I'm not killing them. I'm killing this fucking thing.
That hits. And that's just enough.
Can I roll knowledge engineering on that thing, by the way?
Sure.
I wanna know if these are edible.
I mean,
Alright.
Because I'm thinking of breakfast.
I mean a lot. I mean, suspicious lobster always sounds good.
Damn it.
You do not know what they are.
No, she does. She knows they're called suspicious lobster.
The suspicious lobster. Kaguya. There is still one floundering.
You know what? I'm just gonna take the chance to just beat the shit out of it. I'm gonna flurry of blows. I also have haste activated, so I'll make one more additional attack.
One murder hobo.
Hmm?
It's fucking.
What? They're the crabs. They're not people.
I'm killing these aboleths because they're terrible creatures.
I don't have a way to get to that aboleth. Otherwise, I would have flown to it.
That's 91 damage. He does not survive that. You make weird crab puree.
At least
Yeah,
it's come to
you
me. It's all
pummel this
covered in
thing.
sea- in river water now.
Punch it slowly, shattering its exoskeleton
Let's
across its
see.
body.
Rin.
I wish you could make me fly, Tiny. Wait, Tiny.
What?
I do only weigh 90 pounds. You could just fly me over to the aboleth. Just drop me on top of it.
You really want to fight the aboleth?
Yes.
Okay, if you're hit by that stank aura and something bad happens, that's on you.
Don't worry, he
Can't
does.
get aboleths long, remember.
You know, he
Wings of
does
Darkness,
good.
What is this? Swift action? You're lucky. Swift action acting by wings. I pick you up.
I think you can just dismiss the fucking thing now. The walls.
I mean, I can't swim though, Hito. That's the problem.
I can't swim either, so this is the fastest way to go.
Also,
So,
do you keep the walls going?
It'll make it easier for you to move.
I guess I'll get rid of the walls. And I'll move Kaguya. I'll move right here.
So let's and I voluntarily accept this movement, so I'm gonna be like here.
This poor fucking aboleth thought it was
Just
getting
see-
an easy stack.
Just
It's
use
not.
like wait, Ren, do you have clothes on?
No.
So a naked human is carrying around a naked.
I'm T-posing at them.
Default skin. Well, Hito,
Make it
that
look
is.
custom.
Let's
Then
go,
you-
Hito.
Well, I have 90 feet movement speed, so I think I can get there. I'm gonna have my my little eye buddy friend. I'm gonna have him cast mirror image on me.
Okay.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna have him do? I'm gonna have him cast invisibility on me instead. So I'm invisible. And then I'm going to run up to this thing with him, just sort of floating behind. He's still in the air, so it's not going to be able to get him. And it's not going to see me approach, so I am just going to get sneak attack off on this man and obliterate him instantly.
And it cannot take an attack of opportunity because it can't. Well, I guess roll stealth.
Sure, I'll roll stealth. Plus,
with a plus 20.
yeah, plus 20 to this, so that's, okay,
you
that's
know-
40. That's 40.
Well, there we go.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry, plus
No,
20,
that's
that's 50.
50.
I'm sorry. That's a 50 for stealth.
The legendary DC 50.
I don't have one.
Well, let's see if this is a DC 50 save or die for him.
I'm going to kill him. Only the first attack hits, but I do get sneak attack on him.
And you're flying, yeah?
I'm flying, yes.
Okay, so you're not in the water. This is one attack, right?
Yeah,
not
just
a
the
full-
one, so that's 56
56.
points of damage.
All right.
And stealth breaks,
You
but
stealth breaks as you appear from nothing, and almost completely mimicking before the gash made in the back of the other one's head.
I am your natural predator!
Let's see here.
God.
Coming for this thing's blood.
Running.
He's leaving.
The lands of
Running.
Xorvintaal has really changed us. No longer
This
do we sit in the
man.
sidelines.
I don't know about you all, but I haven't changed a bit.
We rip and tear until it's done.
Let me see.
If it casts, it better be casting defensively. Or otherwise I'm going to
It's-
still beat him to death.
It is indeed casting defensively.
Okay. I forget how that works.
Chances are
Give me
it's
a
gonna
second.
pass since it's an aboleth.
Let me see. So
Check out the rules. So magic has to
As long as it's
defensively.
Oh,
not a
right.
super high level
we've
spell.
been over this. It's fucking DC 15 plus twice the spell level
Yeah.
Okay.
for concentration check. So for him, this is ouch. Hold on.
It might be actually hard if he's casting a strong
DC 10
spell.
plus.
That's
Yeah.
a DC 33.
Okay.
Oh.
Level spell!
He's casting teleport or something.
Sorry,
That's
He's
a knife. Oh my god, I'm
Yeah,
scared.
dominate
Casting
monster.
wish. Mass dominate
see.
person.
He maybe can pass this.
Maybe.
Damn, he did it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's very
Uh-oh.
bad.
I need you to make a will save.
Just me?
Wait,
Is it just me?
no, he can't fucking do that because he's nauseated. Oh lord.
No,
Is
wasn't
he going to
nauseated
try to
last
run?
I thought that was
What?
last round.
That was last
Wait,
round he was nauseated.
Does it? Wait, does it persist? I thought it
No,
persisted.
it lasts only one round. The
Okay.
round that they
I thought it was one round per level.
Oh.
Is it one?
Yeah, it says one. I mean, unless I'm looking at haste here.
No.
Wall of nausea, one round per
One
level.
round.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's just one round.
Oh no, I see. Becoming nauseated for one round unless it succeeds the force.
Yeah.
Okay, so the wall lasts for a round per level.
Yeah.
So never mind, he's fine now. Okay, so yeah.
So he's going
Uh-oh.
Good
just
for the one
okay.
go if you run
So
past.
Yeah.
I need to make a will save, yes?
Yes, I will save DC 22.
Oh, that's not my
Uh-oh.
best one. Okay, well,
Uh-oh.
I'm going to get dominated, so you better kill this thing very quickly.
Or if you're about to kill me.
22? Oh, no!
Use your token. Use your token.
Use your
Oh,
token!
yeah, I'll use my token. Why not? Fuck it, yeah. I'll use
Alright,
my token.
the immediate action, use the token. You feel the will of Zaya come over you as you break from whatever was attempting to take hold of you. So,
he can move if he wants.
he's going to, he's gonna 5-foot shift under the water.
Oh, God, that's not gonna
that's
save
right,
you.
the
That's
hell
not
is
gonna
he?
That's
save you.
not going to help you. Also,
I'm gonna
oh,
dive
wait, hold
bomb
on.
this guy.
His body,
Yeah.
his body's at least like 10 feet tall, right?
No,
Let me
Rin
see.
just yeeting at it.
He's long, but he's not really tall.
Okay.
So you would have to get to the water to
Well,
touch him.
good thing about full attacking is if I make a 5-foot step and you make a 5-foot step, I'm still within full attack range.
So Kara.
Alright, time to cast the most important spell.
Prestidigitation.
Avaleth
Prestidigitation?
has
Tiny.
wished to not be here.
I dry myself a bit. Try to make myself as dry as possible. I'm just
Piece
gonna
of
start
shit.
walking south.
Goes home.
Go make sure album's okay. Or
Yeah, that's
album
what I'm
is good.
doing. I'm walking towards Album and Cyrus. I let you all handle all the work again. Not getting in the water.
He's dead.
Kaguya.
You wanna wait till me?
Yeah, like hold on. Me and Rin are gonna be active on the same turn.
Alright. Well, Rin is next, so go ahead and act.
What was that ability that Rock Lee did to Gaara when they started spinning down?
Yeah.
Leaf Hurricane.
Leave Hurricane.
Can I do the leaf hurricane down into the water?
I thought it was like a lotus something.
It was Hidden Lotus?
Like
Hidden
no,
Lotus.
yeah, Hidden Lotus.
Oh,
Hidden
so I'm
Lotus.
about to Hidden Lotus this fucking Aboleth with my
With your sister.
with my sister, and I'm gonna use my vicious katana as I spiral down to attack this. I don't know if you can
Just
charge
that.
while flying.
You can.
Oh, okay, then
Yeah.
this is a charge.
And I reinforce this attack with a flurry of blows. By the way, right?
Just the first
You only
attack.
get the first one, yeah.
Just the first.
Yeah. And by the way, like, can this be considered flanking?
I feel like this is
Bruh.
flanking. I feel like
Nah.
he's being flanked.
No, you're only attacking
Yeah.
from above. No, it's below.
That's true. As above, but not so below.
Fine. I'll just make my. Hold on. I'm also gonna use evicted thought to try to stun this thing. So here is my first wall of attack.
Well,
Here's my first wall of attacks, and this is my extra attack.
well, let me see. So you did 24 to it.
24, 29, 27, 34.
Let's see, and then there's you. That's a nat 1, so that misses.
That's
Mhm.
another nat 1, so that misses. Wow, those are 2 nat 1s within a couple rolls of each other.
Oh my
It's
god.
23. Then 18. And then 20. I see.
Did my attack
And then that's a 34 for another 20 damage. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, with the previous gash made to the back of its head as you Hidden Lotus spiral bomb in this thing slowly descending into the water, there's a large splash as then the water is kind of coated with a thick purple liquid. The two of you rising up simultaneously as its separated head does. However, I do require you both to make a fort save.
The stank.
Aboleth.
The stank aura.
Okay, I'm using a point of resolve to roll this twice.
Kaguya, you just pass.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna roll this twice and take the better result.
Tiny, you're
That one's
roboting.
twice. Nice, nice.
You pass
Wait,
as
am
well.
I robot?
Oh.
I'm roboting.
I hear you fine.
I hear everybody fine.
I hear Tiny fine.
Oh, okay.
Are you chasing these guys?
Nah, leave the little ones alone.
Off they go.
Yo, these Ablos got anything cool on them? Where the fish loot at?
I'm gonna start flying over here and pick up this one because I don't think it got destroyed as much as the other one.
Okay.
Wait, so you just dropped me?
Oh, you're in my one hand and I'm dragging
Wait,
this one by
wait.
the other.
Okay,
Okay.
The other 2 left. All right, yes, I have expressed no interest in killing them. Okay.
Yeah.
I fly you over to your arm. Caleb, I'm
I
taking
fly
this
back
one.
to shore.
Kid,
So, it is 650 pounds.
Oh, okay.
we're strong enough. You can do that.
Oh, I pick it up
So, I
easily.
make-
I
I
pick
make
it up.
No,
pieces.
right. No, Rin, you're using right. Hold me by my feet, and I'll hold it with my hand.
Ah, I see.
Oh, there you go. Is it-
Wait, no, I'm still just holding the weight of you and the crap. That's
No,
not how math works.
Now,
What do you mean?
how heavy is the abel? Like how heavy are the aboleths? Quick question.
Good backwards.
Yeah, I do got
they
those
are-
backwards.
6,500 pounds apiece.
Okay, let me see. I think I can drag that.
Wait, I can assist you with my arm too as well.
Yeah, let me
Look,
see.
Kaya, look. Am I covered in like aboleth and lobster blood?
Yeah, you're covered in a lot of things right now that kind of undid the bath you took. There's the weird crab guts and gore. Then there's the aboleth blood and some of that weird mucus surrounding it.
Oh, yeah,
Kara,
I can drag 8,000 pounds. Yeah, I'm good.
Kara.
I take these both back to the shore.
Rin, do you know prestidigitation?
I can create water, I say, as
All
I make
right.
a gentle rain
I
sprinkling on
take
you.
both of these aboleths
You-
and I fucking beat
You drag these whales back to shore.
Wild how there's just aboleths in the river.
Right. At the same time, you see, you walk back to Ren now giving Kage essentially what is a shower.
Well, I'm glad you're clean again. I'm going to go
I'm
bathe
going to-
again.
I'm gonna go detect poison on this crab.
Okay.
See if it's
I'm going.
if it's
I'm going to
poisonous to a
So
creature.
I re-equip my armor.
you
I go back
can
in the
detect that it is not poisonous. However, the creature has tendrils in its mouth that have a paralyzing toxin on them.
Hmm. Kage's gonna take a towel, put it down. She's gonna sit on top of the towel, and she's gonna slowly readjust her arm onto her shoulder.
Holy shit! we
Kito,
just
do you want this?
Hmm?
This part of the crab. I point to the ugly tendrils that is its mouth.
Oh, of course. Give that to me.
I take
I
out
will
my
examine it.
sword and I cut that part off. It can
Well.
be it's apparently a paralyzing agent, but
Can,
the rest
can
of
I
the crab
use
is breakfast.
can I use craft alchemy to just kind of extract that paralyzing agent?
We're gonna eat
Sure.
the crab.
You know
That
what?
is
crab is
DC 19.
Oh, I automatically passed that.
Well, there you go.
Anyways, we gotta
Alright.
bring this to Cyrus. He's got a
So what-
he's a good cook.
Caleb, there's gonna be one of these days where I end up taking all of these vials of bullshit and I put them into one pot, and the pot explodes, and I become the Hulk, but again, the Hulk, but 2, because I'm already kind of the Hulk. So how much
and
Becomes
do I
the
harvest
thing.
from that?
Let's.
there, Kage says, like, as she's finally fully clothed and no longer naked. That's
From a DC 19.
And I'm gonna depower from being hasted and perfect minded. My ability, perfect paradox.
Wow. Okay, I get 16
You
things
get-
of paralyzing toxin.
You get 10 things, seeing
okay.
how much you beat it by.
Okay.
Here you go, Kage.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I heal you for
10.
20.
For me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's exactly your HP.
How far did you tell Elbum to go?
Just see
About
80
80 feet.
80
Yeah.
feet? Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
Kage starts
alright.
walking like, she just says in Draconic, Album! Album!
Kara, you catch up to Album, and then he starts charging back.
Oh, please slow down.
He turns back around and grabs you two.
Here's my voice, he comes back to me. I love it.
And what kind of craft alchemy check would I have to do to examine and then extract stuff from these aboleths? Would I have
Let
to roll,
me
I guess,
see.
actually.
It's
This. Let's see. This would be a. Well, actually, Kara. So you passed. You know about aboleths. Let's see. So what you would know. In your journeys where you've learned things about the oddities of this continent, you know that these can be a present in the water, though not a common one. Often they are in small shoals with dominated creatures under their liege, and they are usually attempting to capture people alive and bring them elsewhere, though most are not sure where.
I wonder
I'm
where.
so sad I didn't get to see where I was going to be taken. That would have been good research.
Cyrus,
Yes. You,
come over here.
I cannot do that.
We can
Wait.
make crab for breakfast. Rin says, trying to drag it.
That is
Cyrus,
that is excellent.
It's okay. You may come further.
don't worry, it's okay now, Cyrus.
We killed
Album,
everything.
don't eat him.
I do not fear the creatures you killed. I do not believe any of you are dressed.
Oh no, I'm
Come
dressed now.
Yeah.
I am also dressed now, don't
I
worry.
got clothes on, what do you mean?
He opens his eyes have been closed
Oh,
this
he's been
entire
putting his
time.
hands over his eyes.
He has been in the blinded condition this entire fight.
Don't worry, I never disrobed.
Oh, just stay silent for a little bit.
Well, let's see what we're working with here.
It's
So what would I have to roll to extract aboleth goo?
So Kara would be able to essentially tell you that what goes on with them becomes inert once they die.
Oh. Well, are they edible at least?
I don't want to eat aboleth.
I kind of want to eat
I
aboleth.
draw the
You should-
line.
I don't need to roll. You should not eat aboleth.
Kara, you've not heard of anyone ever eating aboleth. You're not sure if it's for a reason or because just no one's thought to do that.
No, you don't want to eat aboleth.
I look longingly at the aboleth.
Also, one moment. I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna walk up to this aboleth. Is he all gross right now still?
Well, kinda, yeah, both of them are.
Kagi's like wondering, is it okay for Album to eat the aboleth?
Nobody's eaten an
Want me to
aboleth
detect
before.
poison on it to see if it's poisonous?
Oh, sure.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait, from those previous nature rules, right? Is it okay if Album eats the aboleth?
I kicked
You're-
the aboleth.
You're assuming if anything's wrong with it, Album being kind of an almost wild creature and also technically magical in nature himself, probably has the stomach to digest aboleth. Detect poison. Let me see. Let me see here.
If it's poisonous to eat.
mm, directly poisonous? No.
Hmm.
So,
With the craft alchemy, could I identify any part of it that might have any substance in it that could be harmful? Because I feel like craft alchemy is probably the closest I would get to that, right?
sure, but this is essentially a pseudo dissection. So I would say this is a heal check.
Alright, hold on.
Well, actually, no, it's busted open. You can. I suppose if you just
I've
get
already
up
done
in,
the dissection, Caleb. I've
yeah,
done it
it's
beforehand.
it's already in it. So yeah, I'll say give me a craft alchemy, but this will be DC 35.
Oh, I can make that easily.
Very
Also one.
alien anatomy.
I've made it
You
easy.
made it exactly. So, they're looking around in this thing. You have no idea what the hell is going on with its anatomy, but Lord, is it fun. There's all sorts of weird bits and bobs in its head and in its body. Some things have weird juices in them. You're not sure what they're doing, but they look like they do something. And what you really find the most interesting is when you dig around in its brain, there's this little capsule in there just filled with a little glowing liquid. And out of all the things, this really sets off your alchemist senses of, oh, this does something.
Hmm. I juice the brain.
I eat the capsule.
With the craft alchemy check, can I juice the brain? GM?
You sure can. You get the little juice packet from each of their brains.
Little sauce packet.
So-
No.
Enjoy-
What Capri Sun flavor?
And,
are they?
and you get put down, you have 2 Capri Suns.
Okay, 2 Aboleth Capri Suns. Let me put that down. Do I have any idea what this does?
No.
Yo, now I get the appeal of Dungeon Meshi.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo,
We're out here
Car-
trying to eat monsters.
yo, Mel, can I have an aboleth packet?
Don't do it.
Car's
I'll
going
see
to
if I
Car's
can-
going to eat it.
I'll see if I
Car's
can
gonna put it
synthesize this
for-
later. This is interesting. Would I be able to examine it later and maybe like deduce its properties after a while?
So, yeah, I'd assume right now you've put it in kind of each of them in kind of a jar, a little preserving jar, so they don't.
No, I very much have put them in juice packets. They
Yeah,
are like
they-
little plastic baggies, effectively.
Yeah, they are well preserved, so you can examine them at a later date.
Oh wait, Mel. Just want to make sure that you're.
Oh my god.
These themselves are their own packets.
Yeah, there's 2 individual ones.
Yeah.
Yes, so I have 2 doses effectively of this.
Do we?
You got 2 Tide Pods.
Yeah, 2 Tide Pods.
Let me see if
Jesus fucking Christ.
So,
I'm looking at my
Can I
equipment, y'all.
assist Cyrus
do what?
with if he's gonna make a cook check or something?
He is about to. Yes.
I want to assist him.
Okay.
by the way, right? Also, like I said, or like I asked, so it's okay then if Album eats the aboleth, he won't have any negative effects, right?
I think so.
You don't think so now?
Yeah, I've removed all the delicate parts
Okay.
effectively, so it should be fine.
Album, do you want to eat? Do you want to eat the fish? Is he pointing at the aboleth?
You hungry?
He kind of goes up to it and like does that thing where he kind of slowly puts his mouth on it to like see if it's gonna hurt him, and when it doesn't, he grabs it and starts to pull it off with him.
Oh,
Oh,
Like a dog with a bone.
dog with a bone.
Okay, so let me just tell you all what alchemical fun ingredients I have. So starting from the top, I've got Remoraz juice, Ice Drake blood, vial of numbing ooze, anti-plague, vials of bone dust, wild ooze vial, vial of rainbow cloud, vial of paralyzing toxin, and aboleth Capri Suns.
see, now you're playing alchemist.
Now I'm playing with
you're
alchemy.
playing alchemist.
Oh, I just realized that I have neither. I had profession gardener, and my survival is a +2, so I'm not going to assist.
Well,
Yeah, I can help him
I suppose with that, since you have things on you, or he has things on you, on him, you could perhaps use that at a higher DC to help with herbing it and whatnot, or seasoning it. That's the word, not herbing. What am I talking
Okay,
about?
so I can use profession gardener.
Yeah, to assist, it'll be a DC 15 instead of a 10.
Okay, I can do that.
All right, he'll get his +2. So let's see. Go throw that in, and so he's gonna.
I get that.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh,
the base
holy shit.
spice. I invent it.
Oh,
He looks at.
Mwah.
I've cooked these before.
Oh, you have. Very interesting.
Ooh,
They're all around the north.
it smells delicious.
That's terrifying.
How do these things
Everywhere's
survive in
terrifying,
ice?
Kara. Don't worry. Wait, maybe we should worry.
Oh no, the north is hot.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What check would I have to make to like understand? I guess knowledge geography for the first time, right?
Yeah, it'd be knowledge geography.
So what's the north like? Holy shit!
my-
What's the north like?
Damn.
Yeah,
So
Slap the table.
you know, typically from where you're at, because very few places have contact with each other.
Mhm.
It's very limited what knowledge can get around, but you know, north is exceedingly dangerous, as it's what when most people refer to north, they refer to the mountains near where the large crystal lies on the mountains, and near there, a bit to the west of those, not far into some of the most dangerous of the lands, there is a single city known as Asiut.
Oh wow!
It's almost a legend, but people know it exists. It's just exceedingly hard to get to because of where it's located. It's known as the City of Everlasting Gold. It's rumored that they have entire lakes that are just molten gold that flow through the streets, and almost think like an Italy, but instead of water and canals, that's replaced with gold. It's molten gold.
Alright, I know this
You-
is like fantasy, but it feels like a little bit of an exaggeration.
Serious.
Yes.
Did you used to live in what was the city's name again? Sorry, I had it and then I just lost it.
Asiut. Hold on, I'll spell it out.
That's it.
Did you used to live in Asiut? Is that where you hail from?
That is correct.
Well. surprised. I didn't think it was actually a real place, to be perfectly honest. That must have been quite a difficult condition to live in, considering.
The walls offer a lot of protection. We've learned to adapt to it. I think I could cook this too.
Oh, wow. Yes, you
Adolf.
certainly could. I have no idea how you're That's
Oh my
incredible.
god. Rolled a 19.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Serious, the master chef.
I'm curious, Kara. I'm not really smart when it comes to magical things. I can do magic, but my magic's more of a feeling rather than a knowing. And I want to know more about that giant crystal if you ever get the chance. Oh, Kara's not here.
Car.
What?
Jacob.
What's the question?
Alright.
Yes,
I. You. Fuck you, Caleb. Yo, look what's happening down
He's
below.
eating him. But,
He's
basically,
And then it's
basically, Rin's asking if you could do some research on the crystal whenever you get the chance.
Of course. Just to make sure we're talking about the weird crystal in the basement.
No, not that one. The one in the mountains.
Oh, you mean not hands-on? Yes, I can do some reading.
Now, as Hito's kind of watching Cirrus kind of cut this up, she sort of like, you know what, curiosity gets the better of me somewhat. Would you mind? Are all the rumors true about Jisyut? Is it really this shimmering city of gold?
I'm not sure what the rumors of it are, to be fair, but there is a fair bit of gold, yes. Quite a lot of it.
Lakes of it and such? It's quite fanatical, the kinds of things I hear. A town of, well, a city of mass riches and the like, and I'm curious to know about it. Not much is known about it here.
I can tell you about it. Allow me to get what I need from these, though, and start cooking, and I can speak
certainly.
then.
It's a difficult task, I assume. I assume you have not worked with Aboleth before.
I have not. This is a weird creature, but I can make out what's edible.
Fantastic. Well, I'll leave you to that then. I'll also go start the fire. Hito runs off to get wood.
I sit on the pier
Okay, I'm gonna sit with
and
my
watch
system.
Cyrus do his work.
Hold on, let me just make some. Hold on, I gotta make some. Hold on, I gotta. Okay.
I'm still with my sister. I'm gonna lay down.
All right.
Feet dangling
I'm
off
just
the
go-
pier.
I'm just
You know
breaking
what?
a
I'm
bunch
gonna
of
start
trees.
cloud gazing as well. Honestly,
I'm just breaking so many fucking trees. It's just,
Hito destroying trees.
Yeah.
I'm basically
one-
going once. Just y'all, just know the onceler's real, and
That one looks like a
She's in this
shoe.
campaign.
Kage says, "Look at that one cloud."
So bad.
Again, Ivy.
That cloud
God.
looks like a bagel.
Okay. What's a bagel?
What's a bagel?
You haven't had a bagel? I need to bring you to the city right now.
Hito comes back with literally like 3 or 4 like tree trunks just on her back.
You know, we needed firewood. We weren't building a house.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were
Are we
doing a
building
bonfire.
Are we building a cabin?
I'm sorry. I may have gotten the best of myself a little bit. I was having a lot of fun. I'm going to be honest.
Only you can have fun chopping down trees, Hito.
I just like knowing that I can best them in martial combat.
I think you did more than best them in martial combat.
She's kind of giggling to herself and sets to working on setting up the fire.
Well, one day the campfire resource I dragged to the map will go on there. But
Don't
until
worry, I'm gonna roll survival and it's gonna be
Okay,
really funny because I won't be
where's
able to
our
make a
casual
campfire.
music?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Let's see. Let's see. That current ordeal out the way, the water is kind of still and stained with the blood of these creatures in Aboleth, which seems to, what you assume, be keeping away any other would-be creatures that want to mess around in this area away. You take a moment to get a fire started, and let Cyrus get to his cooking.
I look back to, I kind of like do my best to look back to Album and saw like the fish is consumed.
Has he
So
eaten the whole fucking
Is that
thing?
breakfast?
you see that there's kind of a pile of viscera. It seems as though he's just been eating on it, and he will stop to kind of regurgitate what he didn't like out,
Ah,
keeping what
I
he
would
did
like to
want
go
in.
see what he didn't like.
those are the
Kagi like,
bones.
yeah, the bones and
There's no
Yeah,
bones in
uh,
Aboleth,
like
but
small
you
and
know,
large
So-
intestine, probably
So
stomach.
he's eaten all the bones.
Probably
You've
the
seen
same.
bone. Still eating those.
Oh,
You
Those are
could
good eating.
very distinctly hear whenever he got to those.
ah.
It was a snap, crackle, pop cacophony.
oh god.
But
I say to Album while still laying down. If you want, you can eat the other one too.
No,
No
Cyrus
longer
already
using that.
is cooking that.
Yes.
Oh wait, the Aboleth?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what
I
the
think
I can
35
cook it.
was.
Oh, I thought you guys were just cooking this thing. Okay,
No,
never
no,
mind.
no,
Well-
no.
to be fair, I'm probably not going to be able to cook all of it. So
No, that is quite a lot, but we will maybe have some rations for later.
that's true. I'll see about drying some of it.
Aboleth jerky.
About half,
We could
about
probably
half
sell
of it-
some
half
Aboleth
of it for
jerky
us and half of it for Album.
Oh, that's
But
true.
looking at what he threw up, there's a big green thing.
Uh.
It even while it's still there, it seems to wiggle a lot, almost like it's alive. But watching it, you can see it's just got a very odd shape to it, and being on land just makes it very uneasy in wherever it
I
rests.
think a perception check against it.
I'm
all right.
gonna make an
I
alchemy
think
check
that's an
against it.
Aboleth one.
I'm gonna poke it
Okay.
with the
Um,
stick.
Mhm. Well, with that alchemy, and with poking it, you can see that whatever this is, it's what was outputting all that slime around it.
Oh, it's one of its glands. Nice.
Does it
And
appear
this
to
is-
be?
Go ahead.
Did it appear to react to the poke?
It seeped out some of the liquid.
Okay.
Ooh. But the liquid's inert, right?
Yes, currently inert. When they die, it goes inert.
Oh, that's a shame. We could really use some of that.
Gross.
Yeah, not great, buddy.
Well,
I looked
what's
at
the,
it.
what's the other stuff that that is non-edible as per album?
Kinda hard to tell. He really tears into things. That's just about the only thing it seems. It got in his mouth and he took it out immediately.
You know what? I'm gonna actually. Can I bottle that up and make some ipecac out of it effectively? Because it will just make you throw up, right?
Uh,
With
well,
that alchemy check,
it made Al Bum throw up, so you're not sure what it would do to a person
Ugh.
if they were to consume some of it.
That's poison.
If that's enough to make a monster throw up, that would kill someone, or just make them
Yeah, I'm
sick
go-
for
I'm
a
gonna-
couple days.
I'm gonna bottle that actually, if that's okay with the alchemy
Uh,
check. I mean,
Sure, you can keep it, though you don't have a bottle big enough. It is about the size of a dwarf.
can I like? Okay, well,
Oh.
can I harvest some of the like stuff that makes it like just harvest
sure.
part of it? Okay.
Sure, you can.
That's a medium-sized.
Okay.
Medium-sized glands be like.
Gland.
Mhm.
Gland juice. Does
I
that seem
wish-
okay? Gland juice.
Aboleth gland juice.
Gland
I
You gotta know
wish-
where it
Um,
comes from.
Well,
I wish
the,
to test something.
the more apt name for it is mucus.
Aboleth mucus. Perfect.
Nice.
Ah, I'm going to test something.
Probably a poison. Do not ingest.
Let me see.
Spark.
Spark. Are you sparking the big gland?
Sparking the goop, yes.
The goop in general. Okay, let me see. There's a lot of mixed reactions that go on in there. Some things seem to ignite a bit. Some things look to writhe around and wriggle.
It is flammable.
Other things have no reaction. But once again, it's a lot of pieces and parts that are a little inconsistent because he's kind of tore into stuff and left it a chunky mess. So what whole parts there are having this reaction?
I go for the ones that are wiggling. I want to look at those.
All right, you grab an intestine-looking thing, but seeing from when he threw this up,
I
this
don't grab it. At least not with
Oh.
my hand. I'm just gonna mage.
I can handle it if you want.
No, I'm keeping that thing just a little bit away from me, but I am examining
Okay.
it myself.
You mage hand this wriggly tube.
This wacky inflatable tube organ, effectively.
Yep. From where he threw it up, it would be nowhere near where you'd expect a intestine to be. So let me see.
Caleb, I'm so glad you were prepared for this exact situation coming up. I'm so glad you had this all planned out and knew we were gonna do this.
We do this every session, Mel.
We sure
I
do.
know we do.
It is a wriggly tube. About the best way to describe it.
Is it like wriggling on its own?
Oh, there we go. It has since stopped. But when hit with the spark, it wriggled like it was having a reaction.
Can I actually? What would I roll to see if that if the mucus when it was electrocuted maintained its normal properties?
I will tell you. When electrocuted, the mucus did not go back to being the opposite of inert.
Okay.
Active? Would that be the word?
Yeah, I guess active.
I wonder if there's a way to. Because if I could theoretically activate the mucus again, Aboleth mucus is very scary.
I shake. Sorry. I have the mage hand shake the intestine a little bit, and I'm guessing nothing happens from the shake.
Yeah, you shake it. Some splats of viscera fly around a bit, but nothing further happens.
I have the mage hand yeet it back into the water.
Alright, it goes into the water for some fish.
Yummy.
Delicious.
Oh. Well, fire's ready if anybody would like to warm themselves by it.
Oh, there's a
Two
fire
sleepy
over there.
birds. I put
Wait,
the
where's
fire.
the fire?
We were
I
both
put,
asleep.
the fire is here whenever it
There it goes.
There it
Alright,
is.
so
All
just
right.
one fire image doesn't want to work. I see.
It's very big, mind you. Yeah, there it is. I
What are you
drag
two
these two.
doing?
I drag these two back. They're asleep, so I just gently
They were
kinda
stars.
drag
They were
them.
cloud gazing, and then they fell asleep.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
And I put Kagi over here.
Oh, where?
Over here. They'll
Well-
start waking up once they smell food.
So let's see.
Oh boy, does it smell.
I'm just going to keep my eye, by the way, scouting over the water to make sure nothing else fucks with us, basically.
Yeah.
Because I've learned from my lesson. I assume there's nothing else, but
Do give me just a perception.
sure. Alrighty. Perception. It's gonna be that. 24.
Okay. So, back to... So, being a little limited in cooking materials with what he can carry with him,
Don't worry, I got him the
he's-
spices.
Mm-hmm.
Anankara, I suppose you could make a knowledge engineering as well to know what the other creatures were.
Excellent. I wasn't really thinking about them before, but perhaps knowing the exact title of these would be beneficial. No, well, that's engineering.
Ah.
Dungeoneering.
As you would know that these are chewels.
Oh! I think these things were a little harder than what we made them out to be. Hold on.
What's a chewel?
Oh, a chewel is just as deadly as a aboleth, by the way.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
they're
there are
both
seven.
Because they didn't hit you with
There,
the insta-stun gene that they had.
Yeah, they didn't get to do their thing thanks to nauseation.
You're welcome. Those are my second highest level spell slots, by the way.
Yeah. No, these things are terrifying. All of these things are terrifying. If that aboleth had gotten me, by the way, my skin would have started turning to mush.
Yeah, I mean, no.
But you know that they're large, intelligent crustaceans.
Are they hostile?
Typically, they tend to be. Well, you know they tend to fall in more of a neutral place. You know that they do they are known to kind of come take people and things, eat people, all sorts of things, but typically they kind of hang to themselves in underwater caverns. They sometimes do congregate to the surface in mass, but no one's really sure why. They have, though they are capable of understanding language as well, they don't seem to much care to commune, and many people, you'd know, Kaguya, just sort of see them as animals, as that's how they tend to act.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're just eating intelligent creatures today, aren't we?
Don't worry, I didn't know.
I didn't know it was intelligent.
To be fair, they were terrible, evil, awful things, and to be perfectly honest, they're much more animalistic than intelligent. I'm going to be real. As far as I'm aware, aboleths are very similar. Their behavior is that of just sort of a predator. So,
But you see that he has essentially made sort of a chewel soup. It kind of looks like crab when cooked.
ooh.
Mm.
I wake up immediately, smelling the food.
Kaguya does that thing where like she doesn't use her hands to stand up. She just kind of goes up onto her feet. Ooh.
And you see that he's made the chewel soup and has thus kind of put that pot off to the side. He's put on a new one from his pack, kind of filled a bit of it with oil, and he is breading the aboleth fillets he has.
Ooh.
Pog,
Ooh.
aboleth fillet.
Beautifully made.
So yeah, you are able to enjoy some very fine, essentially crab soup and fried fish. As long as you don't look behind you and think about where it came from. Tastes almost indistinguishable.
It's like the restaurants where you can catch your own fish.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, it almost reminds me of the texture of chicken.
Hmm.
It does taste just a little bit like chicken.
Looks like scrambled eggs to me.
Does it? Actually, this piece does taste like scrambled eggs, but this one's way more chicken.
Hmm.
Different bits of their meat seem to have very different levels of tenderness. It's more like the outer chitinous almost shell is sort of more tough meat to kind of preserve the softer, squishier bits inside. Very interesting. Never seen anything quite like it.
You're B.
Okay. Would now be a good time to take a break while we all enjoy some food?
Yeah, we'll take a
Red.
5-minute break as we get a word from our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, I love
I'll
Raid
be
Shadow
right back.
Legends.
Oh my god.
I play it
use
every day.
you,
Rika
Use
blinking
co-
in Morse code.
use code DC22 Saber Die for your free hero today, and start with
What hero
1,500
might that be? Well, I don't know what it will be, but I can assure you it'll be a common. Your future, I see loot boxes. Me thinks, man, what if I took some of this aboleth goop and fed it to Jerry?
Oh. Actually, does Jerry need to eat now? Now that he's changing? Wait, isn't he changed by now?
No,
He-
he was supposed to be changed by the time we. Well, he was supposed to be
was
done
he?
by the time.
He changes tomorrow,
Okay.
by your calculation.
Oh boy,
Okay, we
They don't have a
can
ki-
save him some crab.
doesn't have a character sheet, does he?
Of course, he has a character sheet.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Thank you, Caleb, for thinking ahead more than I did.
Lord Kelgon. Scary.
I think we're becoming
I'm
more
back.
and more close to the put album between us and see who wins.
Wait, what happened?
The plan for beating Kelgon.
Oh, you're very
No, it's
close
vague
to it. I don't-
close.
By the way, can Album come a little closer to the rest of us? Just want to like.
Of course.
Just want him near.
Mm-hmm.
Give him a hug.
Mm-hmm.
He lies prone.
Mm-hmm.
The new dog.
Not just the dog.
That new dog smell.
New dog smell.
dog
Well, hold up. How does Album smell?
Right now?
In
Uh,
general.
Little fishy.
Right now he smells a little fishy, but generally he smells like dirt. And you know that smell when he smells like an electrical fire,
Oh.
Oh,
just very lightly.
I can very thankfully say I don't know the smell of an electrical fire yet.
I kind of remember it, but I don't remember it.
same.
Meh. I don't think this would help either, but smells like ozone.
Yeah, I haven't been up that high, sorry.
I haven't been up that high.
You fucking idiot. Oh my god.
I was debating whether or not to give him a bath. Splash some water on him. But I don't think
mean-
he would appreciate it,
I don't think Album likes to get wet.
because then all the
But-
dirt would cling to his skin.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
He's like a chinchilla, he takes like dust baths.
we could have Kara just prestidigitation him.
That's true.
Do we do that?
Well, it would get rid of the fish smell. That wouldn't come back at least. Unless, well, until he eats the other aboleth.
Man, I keep forgetting to do my once per combat ability,
What?
where I give you a huge buff as a swift action.
Someday, Tiny.
I
Someday.
just need to remember, like, Juan, next time we get into a combat, just tell me, use my ability.
Use
It's
your
like,
buff. Okay,
use
I
my
will.
buff.
I'll try my best.
It's like, use your free buff just for money. There you go.
Hey. Okay.
Mel will be back. Anyways, chat, how are
When will
you?
Mel return from the war?
I miss Mel.
Yeah. I still see her in my dreams.
You think she'll ever come back?
Never.
Sad.
I wonder how shadow abilities work in water. Because you do cast a shadow in water. I think I took a useless spell.
What?
What
take?
spell?
Oh wait, never mind.
It couldn't
Soundburst.
possibly be the best spell ever. Track ship.
No, Soundburst requires me to use a musical instrument, but I don't know if my poetry counts as music because it's oratory.
You also need an instrument.
Yeah, but yeah, so I don't think I can cast this spell.
Yo, hollow out the hilt of your sword and make that shit into a flute. Be like the Green Power Ranger.
Can my voice count as an instrument, or is that not a thing?
No, mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Yeah,
But yes,
man. Who's saying, Caleb?
Caleb?
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh, hold on.
Nope, hold on, there we go.
Oh.
Sorry, I just clicked back to Discord and everything went slow. But yes, I'd let you use your poetry for it.
Okay. Man, this spell, I feel like it's written wrong. Because it's any number of creatures. But this is an area attack. Does it hit everyone? And I can't choose the people? Because I think that's what it does. Which would be everyone in a 45-foot radius around me. And that doesn't seem right. Let me Google the spell.
I'm gonna do something real quick.
Okay.
Just ignore this. The person who needs to see this will
here it is.
understand it.
I found it.
But in general, because I gotta admit, I agree with what you posted, Riga.
Shit, that's not it.
Image.
Didn't work. There's a JPEG.
Okay, there we go. It's a 10-foot radius spread.
Alright, that got the point across.
Alright, I fixed the spell. So it's 45-foot range, and in a 10-foot radius, every creature must save or get stunned and take a d8 damage.
Oh shit. Oh boys, so are we ever gonna get to Thaumadoon?
If we keep going on like this, these are the filler episodes. We're saving up it's like Naruto, we're saving up animation for the
Man, I can't.
For the fight that actually matters.
Yeah. But don't worry, Garu versus Rock Lee was filler. But it's canon forever.
Mel?
Hello, I'm back.
No.
Sorry about my dog in the background.
That's okay. That's just album.
Wolf.
That's just album.
That's what he sounds
That's how it be.
Man, we were joking about this being the beach episode. It is just the beach episode is the thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Should you?
Should we start traveling now?
I was gonna say we've done it's like a beach episode. We've done nothing. We ate some food. We were naked and in the water. It's a beach episode.
And we had a shonen combat fight, just
Yeah.
like every beach episode.
And now we're eating food over a literal just a fire pit. Where's the watermelon?
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Oh lord, but yes. So
Joe produces 2 water. No, I'm not making the joke. Let's continue.
so yeah, that you're able to get some good food in you. Cyrus, as usual, doesn't speak up much, and Elbum does not go eat the other aboleth,
Too much.
as he already ate most of a creature a size category bigger than him.
Yeah, he's probably good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
See this? I just love the fact that the aboleth was just disappearing inside of the token.
He's devouring him.
He
So-
and like the aboleth just slowly sinking into the water. Like, if I don't move, if I just leave, if I go down far enough, they won't see me. Anyways,
So, does anyone have anything else they like to do while here?
I was thinking about talking to Cyrus, but I think we can wait for that because he's going to be around anyways, and
Yeah, it's not
I'm
like he's
assuming
going
everyone
anywhere.
no, and I think everyone else wants to get on with the adventuring day, so we shall do that. If that's okay with everyone else.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Bridge time.
Bridge time, bridge time.
Uh-oh. Bridge time, Tiny.
We
Riga.
haven't been at the man. we-
This is the second episode.
We're
we've
like,
just
yeah,
been at
the
bridge.
den to Thomoden, only like 35 miles.
So let's
Not
see.
that far.
You can.
It took so
We
long.
We gotta get a bridge commissioned here.
Wait, I thought, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we gotta come.
Saw even some travel, so you make
This
it.
is actually the
about to
majority
here.
of the traveling, I realized, yeah.
So, crossing the bridge, you come across the most traffic you've seen in some time. There's not a ton of people, but more than you've, I guess, met in, I guess just passerby kind of sense in some time. Just like you're in a city and there's just people around. There's a couple caravans that go by here going along the road past the bridge. Things seem quite calm. There are some looks shared your way, but obviously, I suppose you don't show any kind of outward hostilities and go about your own way.
Yeah.
Smile and wave, girls. Smile and wave.
So do people travel in large groups? Cause man, these lands are dummy dangerous.
Pretty much, yeah, people just stick to the roads unless they're specifically after something, not on the roads, and usually still with some form of protection or in large parties.
Okay.
Hito has her hood up hood up with the headscarf, basically, just trying to not look abnormal as
Can
much
I-
as possible.
Can I spread some tales? If they have a minute to listen to some tales of
All right,
basically,
we gotta.
I'm spreading the
we gotta-
tales of the Dragon Sisters.
I forgot. We gotta put on that disguise where we basically all turn into Sirius's harem. I forgot about that.
What?
So I want to spread the tales of the Dragon Sisters to any of these passerbys willing to sit and listen for like 5 minutes of the pre-made tales I made.
Yeah, most of these guys or caravans move fairly slowly, being large parties, and there's a fair few willing to sit down and listen to some tales be regaled by a bard of sorts.
Do
While
I
Tiny's
can I
doing that,
roll
can I,
the poetry to see how well the delivery is?
You may see how they receive this.
boy. Hey!
31. Alright.
Basically, I wanted them to tell them a story so amazing that they half want to tell everyone they know.
So how are you spinning this tale? What is the viewpoint you want to bring across when someone thinks of the Dragon Sisters? Is it's an awesome tale, but they're something to be feared? Are they something that people would want to meet?
There's someone people would want to meet. Like,
okay,
the Dragon Sisters, the tales are basically of how the Dragon Sisters avoid these, like, close acts of danger and swindle and trick their foes at the last minute. Like, they sound like superheroes, basically.
And I'm assuming also our feats of, like, massive might and just...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But in more of a heroic light, yeah, definitely.
Okay. So yeah, you definitely have people like quite intrigued and enthralled by the tales of these heroes. You know,
Gonna call us
Also,
the
can I
Dragon
sneak
Sisters
in,
because people don't know about Xorvintaal.
Can I sneak in the one of the reoccurring villains?
Bomber
Legend Stone!
Bum.
so you throw him out by name there?
Should I use his name or should I...
Maybe just Legendstone?
Okay, I'll just use his last name,
Not specifying which one.
Legend Stone.
Turns out that the Exarch we didn't know about is actually his big brother.
He's like, "Bro, what you say about my little brother?" And this guy's like a dwarf and he's like taller than us.
But alright, so yeah. Let me see.
Bomrick comes after
I just
us.
want
Why
Bomrick-
did you say those lies about us? Well, it could have been any Legendstone.
And specifically, the stories about him being completely swindled by that major image.
Just inept. Ito like whispers the thing about how she was in the crystal and she goofed on him again, so that
we
Rin
tricked
could
him
retell
3
that.
times, so that's a good story.
That's true. That's good because it follows the rule
The
of
3
threes,
mishaps, that's what I'll call the story.
Yeah. The 3 mishaps of Bomrick Legendstone.
And that's the funny
damn.
tale.
No, not Bumwreck.
Bumwreck?
Bumrick
Bumrick.
Legend
Bum
Stone.
wreck.
Hold on, just making sure are you actually going to call him? Are you actually going to call him this? Are you going to call him this?
You sure?
Maybe
Look,
not
I
the-
can't use his official name, otherwise I'll get sued.
So it's Bumwreck.
I mean, that's his name in my book.
Hold on, wait.
Gotta have that off-brand Mr. Donald.
Mr. Donald, yeah.
And so it's Bumwreck Legendstone.
Legend Stone.
No, well, this sounds like a D&D roulette.
It does.
Yeah.
So, but Regif, you said you wanted to do something?
Oh, while Tiny's off regaling the tales of our feats of greatness, I would like to see if I can make any money doing fortune telling for the caravan.
Okay.
Can't believe we're merchants now.
But do I start pickpocketing?
How much,
Don't start pickpocketing yet. Wait,
how much
so-
are you? How much do you charge?
How much does it go?
GM, how much does a fortune telling usually cost?
Well, I have this answer.
Would you roll a praise to know?
I've been in the business for a while. I would remember, probably, maybe.
if it's your profession, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. So, profession. Okay, never mind. That's an
Oh yeah,
untrained
tips are always
laborer.
appreciated, Caleb, for my poetry.
Okay.
Tips.
So, wait your turn.
It was Tiny's turn.
So you know it can usually be as cheap as from 5 silver to 10 gold for a reading, though at 10 gold they gotta be kind of real convinced by the reading, or you're likely to not get future business from any other patron around.
I charge a measly 1 gold piece.
Okay.
1 gold.
But-
1 gold isn't necessarily measly, though. Keep that in mind.
Well,
Like,
it's
how much-
It's double the cheapest.
I was gonna say, how much is 1 gold piece effectively in this economy?
Let's see.
$10.
In this economy, it really depends on kind of where you are. Near Thermodum, a gold piece can get you living for a week or so.
Yeah,
Ah,
a gold piece
5
is worth a lot of
silver
money.
it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because gold pieces aren't actually like worth nothing. In D&D, gold pieces are anywhere from $50 to $100, and people generally forget that.
Yeah, same.
That's a
Gold
lot of
pieces are
money.
like a week to a month of living.
Adventurers just risk their life and get a lot of it.
Yeah.
But all right. So 5 silver.
5 silver. But if I sense anyone that seems to have, like, real shit going on in their lives, I'd offer an upgraded package to confer directly with the occult.
How much does that one cost?
2 gold.
2 gold. All right. Let me see. So, you would find one person who's definitely very interested in that. They look to be the adventuring kind of sort. They seem to be a samurai to some degree, in a heavy set of Oyori armor, and Naginata kinda in their hand. They seem very interested in that, and you get quite a few takers for
Is
the.
I'm so sorry. You just randomly thought this up, Caleb. But the samurai, right?
He does not seem to have Exarch energy around him.
Does he seem to
Can
have?
I see what
boys?
order he's following? If it's my order. Or if it's just someone
actually, your Order of the Songbird.
else's. Yeah.
He is indeed that. You would actually know Thermodum is quite infamous for their samurais who follow the Order of the Songbird.
Oh, I like
Yes.
this place.
Are we gonna like try to get him to come on our side, or do we just leave him be?
No,
I mean,
that
we
means
leave 'em
look.
be.
That means they're just really good at
So
telling stories.
do give me a profession roll for your yeah, there we go.
25?
Can I make a?
Alright.
What kind of check would I need to make to like size him up?
Size them up. Give me I suppose it'd be a perception or a wisdom check, like a sense motive.
Okay, I'll give
make
him a
a sense
perception
now.
if you want to sense his motive. Okay, I will perceive him.
Okay, so what information are you trying to get about this dude? Like, I guess like what level he is.
Yeah, like I guess I just want to gauge like his strengths.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking to see if he's outfitted with like significant.
Because remember,
Interesting
Kagi is
stuff.
like covered top to bottom in like a cloak, and she's wearing like a headscarf, so she can't really, so you can't really see her face too much.
Same with Same with Hito, but because her bat has like blind sight, not blind sight. Sorry, it's tremor sense. It can still like echolocate and see this thing. This person's like all their shit.
I guess my horns do kind of stick out the top though, just a little bit.
We're still sitting in the caravan though, so I'm assuming it's like chill. Like I'm absolutely not trying to steal or anything from this guy. Don't get it twisted. I just want to see like if he's like the real deal or if he's more of an
I might.
newer. Don't steal from
Steal
him.
from the Order of the Songbird, I will kill you.
Only
Wow, those
Wait.
came out exactly the same. Incredible.
That's incredible. Wow.
Those are two very different roles.
Those are two extremely different rules, but I get
8d4, 5d6 plus 4.
they actually I think they actually average out pretty much the same though.
Huh.
That's wild.
And that is
Yeah,
how much-
they average out basically the same.
So, from the people utilizing those services or just tipping you for how nice the story was, you come out to about 20 gold pieces at the end of it. See, quite like I said, quite a lot of people around here in this caravan. But sizing him up, let's see. So you can see he's quite strong. He's carrying a lot of equipment on him, a lot of heavy stuff. Aside from the fact that if he was, you'd assume if he was under, like Xorvintaal, like you and Exarch, he'd be about on your tier of power.
Really?
Oh,
That's interesting.
Let's see. And there are a few other samurai around here, sort of like a guard. He seems to be one of them who stands out the most. You can, from cursory glance, definitely tell he's definitely wearing some sort of magic item on him, whether it be his armor or the naginata, or perhaps another item on his person underneath all that.
Now, is this a man of the law? Like, are these samurais, like, of the law and are noble in general? Like...
So the order of the Songbird samurai that usually are at the modem. The how to put
Would I have to roll knowledge local or something? With like maybe a +2 because I know Rin.
Yeah, give me. Let's see what the knowledge local gives you.
I've got a pretty good knowledge local. It's okay. 20.
Yeah, 20. So you know they sort of generally act as the law. The there is a guild to the Order of the Songbird in Thermodum, very specifically to it, which most of these samurai and other such things fall under. And while they're not the official law, they might as well be it. So if you were to look at records in the modem, they would not come up as the law enforcement of the modem. But most people you would know in the modem would turn to them should something go awry.
Okay. And do they generally like support the greater good? Like, is this the type of person that you would trust considering that?
Yes.
Okay.
They tend to not go too far from the modem. They do guide people leaving and coming to it. But,
I am...
Yeah, they are...
Go ahead.
They are all about upholding beauty.
Excuse me, sir, and I kind of wave him over. What I want to do is I want to try and sell him one of the cursed rings of silence.
Okay.
I'm telling him fully what it is. I'm explaining all of it. I don't want to like give this to him and have him put it on and such. This may aid you in apprehending some of the more arcanely or even divinely inclined individuals that you need to apprehend for whatever reason.
Let me see. And you're cloaked up, right?
Yes.
That's interesting. How much would you be peddling this for?
How much should I be peddling this for, GM?
That's
It's a very expensive item.
It's a pretty expensive item. I don't
Yeah,
know if he's got
it's-
enough gold on him.
Let
It
me
looks rich
see. Let's see. He is a 9th level character.
Oh shit.
Ah, nice.
Where?
I was thinking of like mugging him in the
fought
night. I'll be
stronger.
honest. We literally had him.
This is a good
I
guy.
don't
Mug
think
some
you should
shitty
make the
people,
enemies of the
Kaguya.
Order of the
Okay.
Songbird.
I remember I looked this up a while ago. Apparently, people think that a ring of silence is about equal to a ring of invisibility. This is the thread that I found that like stated that.
Let me see that.
And posted in general. I should post it in Xorvintaal actually.
No.
Right.
I'll get to that, but from the
Holy
base
fuck.
of what I believe,
This is like the first thing I like. When I googled how much is a ring of silence Pathfinder, that's what was stated. I can't find anything about it in the in the PFSRD.
Yeah, no, it's a custom thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I assume after having it for a while, I can better understand what its price would be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll generally say this is around a lesser medium. So you'd say market price if you were like a vendor selling this thing would be a little over 8,000.
Okay. Generally, these things tend to go for about over 8,000 gold pieces, but I'll admit I kind of want to get it off my hands, so 7,000, 6,500 or so should do it good.
He offers you 5,000 for it.
You want me to barter?
If you could
Yeah.
help. If
I'm
you could
about to
help
say,
us all.
like,
I'm going to.
that's a very. Kageoli says very blatantly, that's a very insulting price.
I'm gonna give him a wink and show that I am also part of the Order of the Songbird, and speak to this man.
I should have
This-
upsold it because bartering is literally
bartering
like
is
you
upsell,
upsell it.
yeah.
I don't know why
Yeah.
I was trying to be nice to this guy because of course he's an
Not
inventor.
barter.
He's gonna barter me down.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell him a story of how I got this piece of art. And play up to the Order of Songbird's things that not only is this a Ring of Silence, this is a piece of art that I'm giving to you from my very story.
And I'm gonna try to. Can I assist with the diplomacy roll?
Sure.
And I'm gonna say we're gonna try to upsell this
And
back to about. We're gonna say 7,500.
that-
Since I don't think we can go any more than that.
That is a 36.
So this is my
Mm.
diplomacy roll to try to be like, hey man, how about
That
this
is-
price? 75.
That is a +2 to it for succeeding that. So that puts that at 38.
Wow.
Let me see. That DC.
Oh, jeez.
So your Order of the Songbird. So he's friendly. So that's a simple A. Okay, yeah, that DC is crushed. So yeah, seeing your Order of the Songbird and not only explaining that it's a piece of art, but giving a story on how it's a piece of art, which in and of itself is also art, you see even kind of beneath this mask that he wears that it almost seems like he's moved. Of course. Your friend is right. That was disrespectful of me. I will buy it at the market price, if you would allow me to do so.
Of course. Is he saying the normal market price of 8,000?
Yes.
Very generous of you. Thank you so much. And I hand him one of the rings.
He hands you 800 platinum.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Also, Craig says, I don't know if you'd be interested in these, and I have like I produced the oils of delay pain. Right, and I explain, like these are little oils that you can use that will allow you to ignore certain pains that you may feel during combat. Saying
Let
which
me
is
see.
pain strike. Oh yeah, non lethal damage. Let's see.
Give me a diplomacy.
Okay. Diplomacy.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh, no need for these oils.
we've been kind of worming to him a little
Yeah.
bit. I wish I could assist you.
My apologies, but I've hit my budget for today, and the pain you feel in battle is art in and of itself.
Ren nods to this.
Have an excellent rest of your day. Safe travels.
Of course.
You see, as like he's walking away, Kage's like cheapskate.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Returning back.
I give her like a
wonder-
light bap on the back of the head, like a bonk.
Speaking of pain in battle, what's this guy's future looking like?
So let me see
Oh my God,
here.
we're doing a whole thing on this man.
We
Do we get his name, by the way, or does he? If you don't have a name, that's fine, Caleb. But
Of course
do
he
not-
knows his name.
of
He-
cou-
he's prepared for this.
I do not
There's
have
one
this
thing.
man in particular's name, but do keep note that you know his name, and I will provide it to you
okay, fantastic.
once I've gotten to that.
Unnamed swordsman. Unnamed.
He's got a naginata.
That's a sword.
That's a sword.
It's a long one.
Okay, a long swordsman is the
Polearm.
term.
Yeah, but yeah, that's a pole arm. Thank
Yeah,
you
it's a
very
long
much.
If a polearm is but a sword, it's a short sword on a long stick.
Yeah, basically, I'm calling him an unnamed swordsman. Fuck you guys.
Please get an unnamed pikeman.
It's a more fitting name, actually.
Man, I like Thermodum already. They're filled with swordsmen that follow my order.
Okay. By the way, just keep in mind we still have one ring of cursed silence.
And we still have these potions of delay pain.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. We'll be able to huck them to an alchemist.
Yeah, we gotta pedal these away. Should I do a heist in Thermodum?
Oh God.
Actually,
Yeah,
wait till we
payday,
see
too.
Remember
the
that
change.
good part of chaotic good.
Wait till we
Remember
get the
the
change.
So, with that, you eventually pass by them on the bridge and continue on your way down the road. Thankfully, through that journey until the night, as you remain on the road, you're not accosted by anything, but you come across during the night, off a little off the beaten path of the road, a two-story building, kind of off the main road, with looks like lamp lights on within.
I immediately veer off road, go there. No, I'm,
Okay.
I'm joking. So do you
You
guys?
think
So do you
you-
guys want to go check that out? See what's up?
I'm
with
I'm
that?
going to roll knowledge local to see if I know any because this house is alone, right? It's a solitary house.
I
just
stealth
seemingly
away.
in the middle of like the thing.
Yeah, it's kind of off the road, which is inherently dangerous, but some places do get away with it.
That's
It
not gonna be
has
much.
knowledge local. Yeah, you don't know much.
Yeah.
You couldn't
Oh
make
God.
Okay, I'm gonna stealth towards it.
No, no.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna
Oh my
join.
God, you're both
I-
just gone.
No, we tell you,
Yeah,
and then
we're
we
telling-
stealth
I'm
towards
telling
it.
you,
Okay.
we're gonna scope it out. I'm not gonna just disappear. I'm not a ninja. But Kage is.
Looks like it's just you and me, Hito.
Album crouches down.
Hold on, wait a second.
No,
wait a
Album.
second.
He
I've
he
already-
he doesn't
I've-
know because he doesn't speak Common or Bonded Mine.
Now
Yeah,
you
I-
say
I
that,
just
Kara. You say that, Kara. Hito has already used invisibility.
Oh,
Yeah.
looks like it's just you and me, Cyrus.
So, yeah, by the way, I explain in Draconic to Album to like just stick with Kara and Cyrus for now. Protect them.
Okay.
And give them a little
Okay,
kiss,
so that stealth
kiss
check
on
is-
the-
That stealth check is actually
forehead.
2 less. It's 23.
Yeah, okay.
Aw.
Because Cloak of
so-
Darkness is a +4, not +6.
I'm going to roll my stealth real quick, just so that's out of the way. That's gonna be
Stealth +20.
plus 26, so that's 32 total. And as we're approaching, I want to use my little eye to scout out. I'm actually gonna roll stealth for my eye. This is also plus 20, so I'm pretty sure he'll be good. But just in case, yeah, crushing it still. 44, still crushing it actually. Rolled a 2, still crushing it.
32.
Still crushing it though, actually. So
It'd be like that when you're bat size.
so he's gonna fly up and just kind of take a look and see if he can see anything in the general sort of area around the house and see if he notices anything in particular.
Okay. Let me see. Alright, so going around this place, you see that it's not barren, but the outside doesn't have too much going on with it. There seems to be, on the outside, a kind of double door leading down to what you assume is a cellar or basement of sorts. There are windows, you can look inside, but also on the outside. Around here is a fence, not a particularly tall one, and not one you'd really expect to keep out most of the things you've seen. But there's one there nonetheless.
So, just getting a general vibe, this looks like an oddly domestic house for where it is.
Very
correct?
oddly domestic house, yes.
Okay. With my eye going up to the windows because it just sort of flies over the gates, and being invisible, what does it see inside?
So, let's see. Inside, you see what looks like a tavern of sorts. There's not really anyone in it. And who you see that there is someone, however, manning at the bar. Though it's... I assume it sees with blind sense?
Yes.
Or can it see? Okay, so it's what you can make out from it that there is someone at the bar. They're a very large figure. Not like large size, they're medium sized, but very bulky and built.
I can roll a perception to see any finer details with it if you think it would
Sure.
require that. Okay.
Yeah, give me a perception.
Oh god, I rolled a 6 on that. Jesus.
Let's see. You can make out they seem to be wearing a kind of single garment, like a robe of sorts, and their face really lacks detail.
Huh. So it doesn't like where is it like where the nose should be? The nose is like very small and like the face is very oddly smooth.
Let me see. Yeah, you can make out small bumps and grooves like the facsimile of a face, but it doesn't nearly have that depth that a face does have.
Careful, sisters. I think whatever's in there is trying to impersonate a human, although I can't see it. But I wager it's probably disguised with some kind of spell.
Do you want me to be bait and walk into the bar?
Sure.
I could be bait.
I am.
No, I
well,
think you're better being stealth. You're more
my
sneaky.
actually
You do well being sneaky.
my invisibility won't last very long.
Okay, then we'll be behind you.
Okay. I
I'm gonna
keep my
cast
bat.
invisibility on myself. Once
Alright.
you're ready to go inside, I'm gonna cast
Kage just
invisibility.
continues to stealth.
I gently knock on the door while still like keeping my like headscarf on, etc., and walk in. I keep my eye like invisibly perched on the windowsill, still in the darkness. So it's even once the invisibility breaks, it'll be quite difficult to see.
So I'm going to follow Hito inside once she walks in.
Same.
So you go inside, yeah?
Yes.
You said invisibility's off or on?
I think I'll just end up dispelling it at this point because it's as we're walking up to the house. I assume minutes start ticking by already, so I will dispel it.
Fucking mimic.
Imagine.
I mean, with that perception, I would assume I would notice if the house was a fucking mimic.
But yeah, when Hito turns her invisibility off, I turn mine's on and follow her inside.
Okay.
I kind of. Okay. Is there any other way I can enter in besides walking in through the front door?
You suppose you could jimmy a window. That's kind of... You could find a window that's perhaps not got a sight line to it.
Is the
Jimmy
window
it
that my
open.
bat is by?
Is there-
Is that one like
Is there a
kind of
second floor?
There is a second floor.
Okay, I'm gonna quietly. I'm gonna like grappling hook up, and I'm gonna see if I can come in through one of the. Or I'm gonna peek through one of the second floor windows.
Alright. Let's see.
Rolling for which
You
window?
see an empty room.
I'm gonna perception check this shit.
All right.
Oh.
You see an empty room.
You see an empty room, and the door is locked.
I'm gonna.
You want to roll 2 disable device, 1 for the window, 1 for the door?
Yeah, like what do I need to roll to get through the window?
Let's see. It is a DC 15 disable device.
Okay, DC 15 disable
I think
device.
you insta pass that,
Yeah.
don't you?
33.
Oh, well, yeah, there you go. So you're able to get the window open.
Go into the room. Is there anything besides the locked door? There's something else in here, right?
You activate the explosive rune.
And die.
But inside here, there is a bed, a drawer. Let's see.
Ooh, I'm about to steal some shit.
Looks to be a kind of a room that branches off from it.
Okay. I start like I'm gonna carefully start opening up everything, seeing what's
Do we-
inside.
Do we want
As
to
you
resolve
do-
the front area, or
Yeah,
do we
as-
want to...
Yeah.
Okay.
So as you're doing that, we'll get to them. So you guys walk in. Let's see, you and going inside, you as well see what you had a general shape of. You see this 7 foot tall, hooded robed figure. They are. You see that they're wearing a mask.
Oh.
This mask is sort of completely blank, but you can make out that it has the grooves of facial features on it, but no like real holes for your no nose holes, no eye holes, no mouth hole
As
to speak
I'm
and breathe through.
As I'm walking up, I take a gentle swig from a flask, and in that flask is a detect thoughts elixir.
Okay.
So I'm just going to take a quick sippy from that and walk up to them and sit down. It's like a tavern, so there's a bar, effectively, right?
Yes, that is what they are standing behind.
Okay.
I'm next to Hito, by the way.
I wave and sit down at the bar. Hello. What a fine establishment you have here. Can I ask what it's doing out here in the middle of nowhere? What's sort of the deal here?
Let me see. So, the figure says, do repeat your question one more time.
Well, I have to say this is a nice place you have here. Everything's like complimenting the place, etc., etc. And then, so what exactly is the deal with this place? It seems kind of strangely out of place.
They say, this is my establishment. It appears near the roads here to the weary.
That's fascinating. And in your experience, what is it, I guess what is it that you provide to the weary? Is it the traditional sort of in work, or
Correct. A safe place to rest and regain oneself.
Seems legit.
Yeah, it seems totally legit.
I run many establishments of this sort around the continent.
Now, when you say that, do you mean simultaneously?
Indeed.
Hmm.
Yo, this is a save point.
Oh, this is the
So-
save point.
I'm going to put this on the table. I assume you're not humanoid in nature. Is that a correct assumption, or am I being presumptuous?
You see it bring a finger to where its chin would be and look up kind of to the ceiling. I don't often think about the nature of myself, only what I can do for others.
Oh, that's awful generous and kind of you. Here, if it befits you to know, and I lower my sort of cowl and my headscarf in general. I'm just putting everything on the table so as not to cause any fear or fright. I know my appearance may be a little um jarring to some people, so um she kind of like looks down a little like embarrassed for a minute before like her eyes meeting where his eyes should be, and saying, now, um do you tend to people like myself very often, the adventurous sort, or
You are among the more common, yes.
Hmm. And
My
if I
go
oh,
ahead.
go ahead. No. She's going to let him speak. He's just
My places do not stray far from beaten paths, but your kind seem to be who most often finds it.
hmm. Now, oh god. Is there a sense motive that I can roll to kind of get the impression of like what he's saying? Oh wait, does my eye? I think my eye has a good sense motive actually. Let me check. Nope, never mind. It's me. It's me who has the good sense motive.
You want me to
And
roll
by good, I
sense
mean-
motive? I'm right next to
Oh.
you.
Oh sure, I'll assist you then. So this is my assist roll because I realized this is bad. Oh okay, I actually rolled pretty okay. Oh, that was almost a 20.
23. All right. What are you trying to ascertain?
I guess that's a you thing in this case, Ren. I'm just trying
I just
to
wanna
assist.
see
That's a
if there's
25, by the way.
any ill intent with this man.
That's what I was looking for as well.
This creature.
Intent. You
Something does feel off.
you feel perhaps that there is a cost to staying here, but he doesn't come off to you as a particularly heinous one. Whatever it could be, you feel that there's probably something not being said about these places.
What?
I'm
What
going to
Huh?
pull out a chair.
As you're invisible?
Yes, and sit down.
I'm assuming he knows you're
And
here at this
uncloak.
point.
You see him turn to turn to Rin as they do this. Oh,
Can I get a wine, please?
hello. Of course.
Did he actually not know you were there? That's so funny. As he goes back to get some wine, I assume like the wines are right behind him, so he can still chat, etc.
Yeah.
I will say, what payment needs to be given to you for rest in such an establishment? It seems like a somewhat unique experience amongst other taverns, but I'm assuming there's something else special about this one.
So let me see.
Sorry, I kind of asked 3 questions
Yeah.
there, but
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think of how he phrases this. He would say,
There better not be no more bones.
Just a bone or two, and you may sleep.
actually, I will actually say that go talk to him and say, we have exchanged services and goods that are very strange already. So do not.
We sold our bones before.
We sold our bones before, but we got better.
Oh.
So.
him.
Was he one of the pictures he drew?
Yeah,
oh my
was he-
god, is it one of his homies?
Not that you know of. The 2 things he drew were a hunched over cloak figure that had a wheelbarrow, and a jar with a face surrounded by an angelic looking being and a devilish looking being.
Oh, okay. So he
You
isn't a
happen to
close
have a-
friend, but they know
This-
each other.
Could be the second one.
I was going to say, do you happen to have a wheelbarrow any around?
I mean, it is a tavern.
He looks at his cloak and says, "No, I'm not him."
Okay. Understandable. Sorry, I was trying to place you. We had asked him about other merchants, but I guess we didn't ask him of other interesting figures he had seen. So, I was just interested in wondering if perhaps you were them. But, what do we call you? I guess we've been quite rude up until this point. What name do you take?
Most just refer to me as innkeeper when I'm here.
That's very good. I'm gonna call her though. I'm
But
gonna put his name in quotes so that I know that it's.
for the payment, I simply ask for that which is interesting.
Oh, okay. So anything that piques your interest, an item, a story.
Correct.
Well, I certainly have good
Yeah.
news for you. I look to Rin.
For how interesting it is depends on services provided.
Ooh. Now, is this a?
Do we know what type of service that will be provided, or do we just show you what the interesting thing is and you read
I
the
call
stuff?
out Takara at this point. Regev?
Yes.
I yell out the door. I assume the door isn't open, but I briefly walk over to the door and try to flag Kara down.
Oh, it looks like I'm being hailed. Cyrus, would you like to come along?
Sure thing.
I wonder what could be inside.
He's riding Album on over too.
Oh, boredom.
How's this for interest?
Well,
You ever seen
we're not
this?
giving him album. Let's be very careful.
I know.
Nah.
Well, I'm just saying we need to
I'm
be
going
careful with our words
give
here. I
him
think.
3 stories to choose from. I'm going to tell him the Dragon Sisters versus an army of gnolls is the first story. The 3 failures of Bumrek Legendstone is the second story, and the third story is what lies in the rivers of this continent. Those are my 3 stories I offer to him. For him to choose.
Let me see.
Hmm.
Oh well. Shit. Okay, so you give him this option, and he brings a hand to his chin and says, "Oh, a choice of stories. How interesting. All right, that will get you room and board, and food for tonight."
Ooh. Thank you.
Wait, it's
just
just
a
the
choice?
choice of stories?
Yes, he gives that from you for the choice of stories.
Wow. So giving him a choice is something that surprised him because no one ever did that probably.
No, no one has done that.
Huh.
Now, would you like to hear one of the stories?
Of course. Yes. Tell me of these failures.
Oh, I rub my grubby little hands.
Cracks knuckles. Here we go.
And I will tell him of the 3 failures of Bumrick Legendstone.
Can you roll this twice?
Doesn't that
Is
sound
this
like a cool story? A guy whose last name is Legendstone, and he's got 3 failures.
failures? Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna
No,
roll.
What was the third failure?
The first failure was was him letting us walk in his house. Letting the Dragon Sisters walk in his house. The second failures was him thinking that he killed us. And the
third one was me just snaking him out and interrupting his thoughts. And before he could do anything.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
You didn't mention me in this, right?
I call us the Dragon Sisters. I don't use our names.
Okay. You don't mention how many Dragon Sisters there are, right? Because you realize where I am, right?
Yeah. How many? Wait, that is true. Do you say how many there are?
I do, actually.
Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah, so you
It's
see
written.
him when you bring up how many there are. He kind of like turns and looks to the window, where Album is kind of just sat there looking
the bat's
in.
also chilling there. Those aren't. No, those aren't. Where did Kaguya go? Actually,
Oh, I have no idea.
I'm sure
I
she'll tell
was about to say that big thing is a boy.
us.
You
Wow,
are
excellent
correct.
perception.
That is also the case for the small one.
Yes.
Good.
For the... Oh God, no.
But
As all this is happening, I'm just
yeah.
stealing.
Let's see here. So you're going through drawers and stuff.
Oh God, this is gonna be so bad. Don't steal from him.
I can't make that distinction. I was never told any
I
information.
I know.
So let's
Oh,
see.
I don't know if there's gonna be anything actually, because I think he only
Yeah.
renders the services individually. But we'll
So,
see.
the most you find in here, in the drawers, there are clothes. There's some nice clothes, not fancy, but it's some general clothing one could wear, as well as some sleep clothes, nightgowns and such. Let's see. There are, in the drawers as well, there is one dagger.
Does it have like a? Does it like? I take it out of its sheath. Does it look magical in any way?
Doesn't look magical, but very finely crafted.
Masterwork.
It is masterwork.
I'm gonna stash that one.
Let's see.
So wait, what is this masterwork thing? Sorry.
Just
Masterwork dagger.
Okay.
Other than that, there's not a lot worth, I suppose, pilfering in this room.
Okay, I'm gonna make that.
Can you make a perception check to hear me telling the story?
I was going to have
Bastard.
like my bat fly
Yeah.
around to try to find Kaguya. Actually,
That is true. You would also at some point have heard
Yeah. I'm gonna, like,
Hito yell out
I'm gonna-
for Kagi or Kara.
I'm gonna use the Kaguya, right? Like, kind of hearing these weird murmurs. She's gonna put her ear to the ground at that point, and she's gonna try to listen in.
Is
Okay.
it coming down here.
You hear.
Okay.
You may-
Oh, I see. So you're basically being like, you're trying to
Kaguya-
hear the
Here's
transaction.
the thing, right? No, at the current moment, I don't know what's happening in there. I just know that there's like a fucking creature in there, and you guys are discerning it, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
So Kaguya right now is in battle and like stealth mode, right? She's entering ninja stance essentially. But when she hears you guys like basically just plainly talking, she's like, okay, maybe there isn't like some fuck shit isn't happening then. And Kaguya is now just trying to listen in to see if she can hear like the conversation essentially.
Like, I assume you get like the understanding of like the.
Yeah, with that
The
you
terms.
can definitely hear what's going on down there. There's not like intense layering or magical silence between these rooms, so you can hear.
Kaguya puts the masterwork dagger where she found it, at least for now. And
Okay.
Kaguya's I'm gonna disable device out of the room.
Oh, are you disable devicing to like make it
door.
look like it wasn't tampered
No.
with?
No, disable devicing the door. I mean, sorry, I had a weird
Yeah,
brain.
As
fart.
it is locked too.
You're
Yeah.
going to disable device and appear
is.
behind him.
It is DC 20. All right, you
So
pick the
fucking
door
funny.
open.
Kaguya, what's on the hallway? Like, and remember, I'm stealthing.
You see that this is a hallway with more rooms. which then bends around at both ends. One way you can see more light and a stairway down, which you suppose goes down to where they are. And the other seems to perhaps go to a few other hallways, perhaps with more rooms.
Kage's gonna try to lock the door.
All right.
Wait, what are you? So
I don't actually think you can fail. Okay, but plus 9, yeah, you can't even fail. Yeah, you're able to relock the door.
And Kage is going to. I'm just gonna activate vanishing trick real fast.
to appear over the counter.
Blind
Oh my
illusion.
God.
No. I walked down right. I'm still maintaining my stealth, still trying to like move so that like they can't hear or see my footsteps. Kage isn't gonna. Is the front door open? Yes.
I suppose it's closed, unless you're just letting Album have his head stuck through it.
I think maybe
Door
the
stuck.
idea is like, as Kara's entering, probably you could maybe sneak in.
Yeah, I'm gonna start sneak out, and then I'm just gonna appear, next to Album with like I say very quietly to Draconic and Album like, stay calm.
Wait, actually, he'd have looked at you as you came out. He has tremor sense.
Oh, right.
Album.
So, yeah, Album has
Yeah.
tremor sense.
Also, I has tremor sense for 60 feet.
So
Oh,
Kage
no.
kinda, like, appears behind behind the door where like the creature the anomaly can't see me.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to enter in as well.
Yeah. It'll turn its head to you slowly as you come in. Oh, hello.
So, hello.
So-
Reverse
Oh, my.
break-in.
Yeah.
Reverse break in.
So how does he react to that 27 of a story?
Let's see. So yeah, it's very hard to tell with the lack of facial features, and he seems to have like all of 2 stances to him: hand to chin and arms at side. He
No, I
doesn't seem
assume
to give you a
don't
lot
mean
of.
Akimbo. He's not T-posing.
No, not
T-pose.
not T-posing, no. But he seems to maintain very kind of neutral positioning.
Okay.
Is there a knowledge check I can make on this man?
Like you can't see any of him.
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah, you can't make out really any of them. You'd be basing it off his voice. That'd be a hella high DC.
And like anything can have that voice, so even if he had the voice of a specific thing, he could just be throwing his voice.
And he seems to be listening. His head is turned in your direction for the duration of it.
I feel like if I'd be acknowledging, I'd be trying basing it more off of his MO per se.
Like what creatures do that? I mean, that could be any kind of creature. Really, it could be anything with that kind of disposition, though.
Capable of being in multiple places at once. If he's
I
saying
mean,
that he's running places.
But
all at the
no,
same
running in
time.
multiple places at once could mean multiple. Maybe you're assuming that he could be in multiple places at once, but he's
Maybe it's a collective.
he's intentionally being very vague. So
Would be,
I think this one might be one that we don't have to know personally.
Mhm.
No, I'm thinking in my own head right now.
Okay.
He does say to your story that was enjoyable. That will provide you breakfast in the morning, should you stay the night.
Now, is that just for Rin herself, or is that a group effort? I should ask.
That is for Rin. However, they could forego the edible amenities to provide everyone with room and board.
Hmm.
I have a question. You said you enjoy things that interest you. Does that include physical objects?
Of course, many things can be interesting.
Well, then I have something that might pique your interest. And I take the vial of rainbow cloud gas from my pocket and I place it on the table. This is bottled wild magic
Bottled.
from a very rare weather effect that occurs very infrequently. I've never seen it before until yesterday.
I don't believe I know of it either. May I have this?
You may.
Okay. So you see him take it, and let's see. He takes it, kind of puts it slightly, and kind of tucks it beneath the mask,
Huh.
up where his face would be.
Oh.
Smile.
I enjoy this. That will provide you the same that your friend currently has.
You want to try
Okay.
this?
Oh.
I say, and I take out the. It's been a while, but the juice, the poly. No, I'm gonna give him a taste. Let's see. You want to try some of this? And I said, I present the poly. I can't even find it in my inventory.
Polygon.
Polygon.
Polygon something?
Polypurpose panacea.
Polypurpose panacea. There you go. Or otherwise known as orange drink.
Orange drink.
Yeah.
Orange drink.
Would you like some of this? Let's see.
Oh. He takes out a glass. I suppose you pour him some.
Yeah, pour him one.
I removed my pile of rainbow cloud from my inventory, so Caleb doesn't have to think about it anymore.
You. So he takes it. You see it. This creature bring it up to where the mask's mouth, like very vaguely is, and as it tips it up, it seems to disappear, not even staining the mask. Hold on.
It's like when you see like someone in an
drink some of it too.
N64 game or something drink something and it just disappears from the bottle.
Yeah. Kage's also gonna drink some of this as well.
Oh,
I offer a toast.
Ah,
That's
Cheers.
I see.
Let me roll my D10 as well.
All right.
wait, which effect is that one? I forget what one is.
No one's rolled a 1 yet, and Kaguya, you feel invigorated and hearty. You get 1 temporary hit point for 1 minute.
Yeah. Tenacity.
Nice change.
How does he look? Hopefully I didn't fuck him up.
You see him move a bit more than he has thus far, or a bit more animatedly at least. He kind of like rolls his shoulders in a very uniform fashion, as well as his wrists and twists his back a little before stopping.
Okay, so like it looks like basically a robot doing stretches, kind of.
Yeah, it kind of does. It has a fluidness to it, but like someone's gone through the motions, not quite like a robot is doing these motions, but like someone's trained and done them very well. There's still that imperfection in them, and kind of difference with each one.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I enjoyed that. Yes, that will provide you with room and board, as well as food for the night.
Yes. Yes. Looking at like at Alba, I'm like, what do I do?
You can sleep outside.
No, fuck.
You can't
Hey.
fit inside.
Is there
He's like,
no,
Do you have
besides,
anything
he likes
for-
sleeping in the dirt.
Do you have anything for him? Is he pointing at Album?
I suppose if you did not see a stable outside when you got here, then I guess this location does not have one. I will see how I can accommodate them, should they provide something interesting.
Kage is thinking like,
I
should
look
just-
at Album and kind of look back to him like,
It's pretty interesting. Yeah, like same guy pointing at.
I am not too sure what it is. That is quite interesting, but as well, I cannot entirely see what it is.
This is true.
Hmm.
He's quite difficult to make out. And there's no real way for us to bring him in.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I will make my way to him in a moment. Would anyone else like to pay for room and board?
I believe I could do something, but first, I have a question.
Of course.
That I am speaking to, is this a construct that you are using to, let's say, communicate through in order to service all of your locations?
No. I am of flesh and flesh things, and I am all of myself, wherever I may be.
Excellent. If you are a construct, I'm not sure if a fortune reading would read would read the person behind it or the construct itself. But if you are your own entity,
Oh my god, what is this thing? I don't like the flesh stuff. I don't like the flesh things part of that. That implies that it is only sort of flesh.
A little bit flesh.
Little of flesh.
Little bit of flesh.
You
So
know
does
what?
he-
I'm going to forego breakfast so Cyrus can have board room room and board.
Unless, Cyrus, you have anything to provide.
Ooh. Ooh, do we
I-
see it?
sorry, I had to cough for a moment. I believe I could provide something interesting. How does a reading of one's fortune is told? Through the voice of the great beyond.
I suppose this has not happened. That would be very interesting.
Then, whenever you are ready, I suppose we may get started. But if you have other matters to attend before then,
Let me see.
Oh, goodness.
No, I believe I'm ready, and then I will help your friend out there.
then let us begin. Is there a table that we might use?
There's the bar in front of us, so I assume we can just use that.
I guess if the bar is sufficient. I'm not sure if you want to be seated.
The bar will work fine.
Excellent. I take the seat at the bar directly across.
Is this thing a
Do you-
deity?
Do you do all three?
I will be doing all three through the void.
All three of them come up the Wanderer.
Very interesting.
Can you
Lord
show me what the
Arthur.
Wanderer is?
I can. One moment.
Okay.
Finding it.
Oh, by the way, if his intelligence was hold on, let me think. If his intelligence was 26 or higher, I was stunned initially coming in. Just an FYI.
Very
Oh, there we go. It is not, so you're
Okay.
good.
Also, I'm attempting to make as much of a show as part of the exhaling of my soul essence onto the cards.
Yeah. Give me a profession roll as well. See how well you play this up.
21.
Alright.
Not bad. So show me that
Very-
wanderer, by the way. Oh, well, you'll tell me. Sorry, go ahead.
Interesting. Although, I will admit, not too surprising. Your entire life has revolved around collecting and appreciating things others have essentially either thrown away or given willfully. And you will continue this for a very long time. No misfortune is detailed within your future.
Are you aware if this applies for me or for every instance of myself?
If I had to make an assumption, I would say it would be best to consider it as just to you, but there is a slim chance that this may apply to all of you.
Interesting.
While there may be multiple versions of yourself, your fortunes might not all be linked. Your fates may not be fully intertwined.
After all, if you are each a different personage, at least in the physical form, I assume you all experience different things from time to time.
I am aware of what they go through, but I am not them whilst I am them. If you meet me, another me, but again, could you do this once more? I will reward you if you would do so.
I believe that can be arranged in the future, although, might I ask, do you think the others would find this interesting?
A second showing does not tend to be, but the outcome certainly would be.
Then
I
believe it
believe,
can be done.
yes.
Oh, sorry.
He just said he believes so, then yes.
Okay.
That will provide you with room, board, and breakfast.
I assume dinner is also included in that.
Yes, of course, the
Okay.
dinner for tonight.
Yeah, just making sure.
Uh-huh.
Thank you very much.
Splendid. Well,
If we're allowed, are you able to generally show us where the closest one of you is, besides you?
I could not. Not because I do not wish to, but simply I cannot perceive outside of this establishment.
I see.
but I do assume that since you all move around from time to time, it is very likely we will encounter you again.
Quite so. Or at least another me.
I hope your buildings look the same.
For that
Fine.
reward you were speaking of, do I need to find you again specifically?
You need to specifically find a different me.
I
Oh,
mean,
interesting.
after that. You said after I
After-
performed the reading
After
of the
that,
second.
after that reading is done, they will provide you with the reward I intend to give you.
All right.
Hmm.
What's he
I
going to
try.
say about if the buildings look the same?
Hmm. I am aware that some are not as well off as mine, and some sport many more niceties than mine.
Does the value of what is exchanged become steeper and steeper? Or is the
Hmm.
amenities allowed simply whatever is circumstantially there?
I do not believe I have a proper way to quantify what is interesting to you. However, from what I could guess, I would safely say circumstantial.
Okay. Very interesting.
Hmm.
Very interesting.
Can't wait to find another version of the innkeep, but it's just the tent in the woods, and he's like, "Here, may provide you this tent if you let me."
A tent for dinner and breakfast. But keep in mind, the breakfast and dinner are always locusts. That is all I have.
They will
The-
fight back.
They will
The
fight
ups-
back.
Not
I
even
cannot.
the upside. Smoke this blunt.
There's so
Bruh.
much dank kush out here.
I'm
None of
rolling
my-
in it.
None of my selves has ever been this high before. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Oh my
I'm-
fucking god.
I don't think I've ever felt hunger before. Very interesting.
I am inspired to find something interesting in the form of munchies.
Okay, then none of
Okay,
this-
well,
we didn't know you leave.
We've ran the joke into the.
What do you mean? Okay,
Okay,
so
You see.
Oh.
Kara, do you want to give up your breakfast for Cyrus, or are we letting Cyrus think of something interesting?
Cyrus, would you be willing to provide something interesting? Or would you prefer me give up the breakfast? I'm more than willing to do the latter.
Let me see. So he stops and thinks for a moment and says, I do not know what I could provide that it would find to be interesting, but you don't have to do all that. I can provide my own breakfast, and someone should likely stay outside with Album.
I suppose that is true, Cyrus. Are you sure?
It's fine.
Okay. If you're certain.
It'll give me a chance to see the stars.
Aww.
That is true.
Perhaps I will stay outside a bit to keep you some company there. Stars
If
are
you
very
wish.
nice to look at this time of year.
Oh, what was the innkeep saying something?
Oh no, Cyrus just said, if you wish.
Is that what you're willing to do, Kara?
Well, I do intend to come back in at some point.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, dear. All right. Well, I think we're all squared away, and I assume Album at minimum will be able to provide something very interesting to you, if only by observing him. Should we move ourselves to rooms, or is there some sort of check-in process?
He reaches under the counter and hands each of you that have a room a key, and says that the corresponding room is etched near the side of the door, and the corresponding key to said room is etched within the key.
Well, thank you. Now, I'm sure to let you know if I find anything interesting during my
Yeah.
stay here.
Did I get the room that I broke into?
No.
Who gets the room?
Let me see. No, you get one that's 2 doors away from it.
Lol.
Can I roll it?
Yes.
It'd technically be a D11 now, I think.
Let's see. Aren't you
Damn it.
3?
Roll a D9, Mel.
Yep, I'm already doing it. Oh, it's thinking about it. There.
It's getting close. Nope. No one quite got that room.
No one's next to each other. This is so sad. Like,
No one.
this is the first time we're not sleeping near each other. That's weird.
Oh wait, Hito, you are next to Kaguya.
Okay.
No, wait, they rolled a 12. I'm looking at that 9 up there. No,
Oh.
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I don't think
everyone's.
we're even across
So,
the room
what's
from each
for dinner? Innkeep? Or
Of
innkeeper?
course. Let's see.
Oh boy.
He, once again, just reaches under the counter and he pulls up a tray. Let me see.
Wait, is this instantly cooked?
Yes, it is hot and
Ah.
steaming.
Holy shit.
But you see that there are some sausages on there. It's got a side of bread. Looks like it was just baked. Along with your glass of wine, of course. Let's see what else. Comes with a wedge of cheese. Kind of a white cheese.
Ooh.
And some assorted nuts.
Wow, this is good eating.
Nuts.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh man, this is
Did we
lit.
all get the same food?
Do you ask for anything different?
Oh. No, I think I'll take the standard.
Yeah.
If you
I
just
assume-
ask for food, that is what he pulls out.
Oh, well, fantastic. I don't know if there is it just a plate limit, a single plate limit?
If you require more to be full and satisfied for your dietary requirements, I can provide more plates.
Of no extra charge?
Of course,
Oh,
you have
fantastic.
provided what is required for dinner.
Well, thank you. I will say I am quite ravenous though, so I hope I'm not abusing that particular trait of yours. Ito says, just fucking downing the plate, just absolutely inhaling the food. She eats with vigor and just an intenseness that makes you think that it is her last meal every single time she
I like
eats.
this innkeeper.
I like him.
Personally, I would prefer a white wine.
Of course. And he turns around to the bottles and pours you a white wine. Do give me a perception.
Oh,
Of course. Wait, all of us or just me?
Actually, technically just Rin.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, just
Okay.
Rin.
Huh.
Technically Hito can make it.
Okay. I'm gonna
Is
have
it
my
gonna
eye
be
buddy.
from the same wine bottle?
I'm gonna have to.
That passes. It is from the same wine bottle.
Jesus
Oh
fucking.
man, this guy is
Christ.
literally SCP territory.
So he pours
Really
you
is.
a white wine instead of a red wine from the same wine bottle as before. And hands it to you.
Do you,
I assume this is-
I'm going to ask. May I ask you, innkeeper? Do you mind me making a story about you?
I do not mind at all. If you tell it to me another time, to a different me, that could be quite interesting.
Okay.
We don't talk a lot.
Hmm.
I will tell you about the story of how you met the Dragon Sisters.
Very good.
Oh my god. Okay, after I still don't think we can make knowledge checks about this thing, can we?
Make sure you, Tiny. Make sure you admit the part where I broke in.
I don't think
knows that
we
you
don't
broke
know
in.
that you
You
did.
know, honestly, that might make the story more interesting.
I don't. I'm trying to think. Like, is there a check that? Because Hito's very curious about this thing, but I don't know if like there's any way we can identify other than it is just able to provide basically what we ask. Like,
I think this thing might be like a minor god.
I'm a minor god or maybe a Djinn or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
Almost a collective of Jins.
Barkeep, can I ask you, are you of some kind of supernaturally godlike power? You seem to be able to provide us with almost anything that we desire. Within limits, of course, but still, it's fascinating.
I do not seem to recall any sort of divinity that I hold, or any particular deification in my past. So, I would have to say no.
How long do you remember being here?
All I can remember is my place here.
Time isn't sort of what's the word?
I cannot perceive outside of this room unless I leave it. So, seeing things like the time of day are very difficult.
And I assume you can only leave if there is something outside that requires your attention, is that correct?
Perhaps.
He
I
hasn't
have not.
thought about it!
I have not tried to exit without purpose before,
Oh.
so I do not see entirely what the point would be.
Well, I believe the attempt could be interesting.
It could indeed, but is it then ruined by going outside, as I then have a purpose? Since you show interest in this, it could be to sate your interest. Then it would have purpose.
God, we're running in circles.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh my god, this,
You broke.
My brain
Bro-
broke.
alright. If you wish to tend to the new, site of interest outside, our good friend there, you, by all means, go ahead. We will be fine on our own for a little while.
Of course. So
I would
you
be willing to take note of anything that would occur if you're on your attempt to go to the outside if you wish.
I will make an effort to remember this and let the others know.
Oh god, I hope we're not staging a rebellion by accident.
what the
So
fuck?
he heads outside to Album.
What? Hey everyone. What the fuck is going on?
It's a very good question.
Something interesting.
You
Great, thank you, Kara.
you hear kind of a coughing noise.
Oh, it's
You-
toxic. Uh-oh.
You see this Album coughs something up and kind of like pushes it towards him.
He asked Album for something interesting, and Album just threw up a little bit of the apple.
Kage like thinking to yourself like, good boy.
Oh my god.
He's-
You know, he gave it a try.
At the very
He's
that on
Yes.
top of what he looks like, I'm sure he'll find that very interesting.
You see him pick whatever it is up just with his hands, and he comes inside with it.
I really hope he doesn't say that's interesting.
What does it look like?
some kind of really swirly gland.
Ooh.
Swirly.
Does it look like it was from the
yes. From one of the appanates we fought earlier.
He goes back behind his counter. He looks to put it down under the counter, and he pulls out a water basin and washes his hands in it.
Fantastic. Sanitary. What? I'm still. Oh my god. I'm just. Is there anything like this that I could. Because before I was like, oh, it's an unknowable thing. But the more I see about this thing, the more I'm like, but I want to see if I have any way of like.
I don't
Okay.
think we do.
I don't think we're gonna know. I think we
Yeah.
should just head off to bed now.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if there are maybe even any stories about this guy. Because you'd imagine if there were adventures that came by.
So, with that, I suppose you eat your dinner. He keeps providing food as you
He still
seem to
keeps
need
eating. He still keeps eating.
it. Let's see.
This continues happening for a while.
Four of you.
during that.
Sorry. So four of you. So let's see. After 11 plates, he reaches down into the thing and pulls up an empty plate and says, "Huh, that's not happened before. It
Oh,
seems
no.
Very
I'm so
interesting.
sorry.
it seems dinner has run out for the night."
That's understandable. I'm quite sorry, DJ says with a not very modest burp. Thank you for providing me with an excellent dinner regardless. I'm quite sorry. I did not... Again, I did not intend to abuse any charity of yours. I'm quite sorry.
It is understandable. If you...
Does he
Or
look
you're-
as perplexed as he's ever looked when he's like...
Yeah, he's still looking at the plate. He hasn't looked up to look at anyone at the moment. His gaze is just kind of on the plate. He just say, if you require any amenities for yourself or the room that are not food, do let me know,
No.
and I
There's
shall
an empty
provide."
plate.
Ah, he hands you the plate.
Oh, very fast service. Thank you very much.
You are welcome. We seem to have, and he reaches down again and pulls out another. We seem to have a good stock of these.
Ito looks so embarrassed. She just walks up to her room, covering her face with shame.
Oh,
As they say. I can't do it. I can't do it.
She's just really fucking ashamed. So, I ate this omnipotent being out of house and home.
I don't think he's omnipotent. He doesn't know what's outside.
not to mention, I don't
Maybe
think he even knew what was happening upstairs.
He's got
Just
a
a
lot
hive
of,
mind.
but he can bring something out of nothing, and I made him grab nothing, and it stayed nothing.
Just about every mage can do that, Mel.
I know. But still, it's
Yeah, that's
like-
just mage life for him.
but,
Made
Oh,
Just
Lord.
do magic law.
Okay, I go up to my room and I sleep off a massive food coma that makes me feel guilty every time I think
Yo.
about it.
Yo, Hito got the itis.
Snorted.
Kara spends a bit of time outside with Cyrus. Unless Cyrus
Yeah.
does anything interesting to talk about, that's probably just a side note. And then
Huggy's
goes
just
Yeah.
laying down on top of a album.
What's Album's sleeping situation since he was
So, yeah, since y'all are out there, you see as he heads kind of into the back, but he doesn't come out the front door. You see him come around to the front where you all are, and he has he's kind of pulling along a little wagon and he starts just kind of offloading hay. And despite despite the small size of this wagon, he just keeps unloading hay until there is a very large pile of it, and he kind of like motions over for Album, and he comes over and lays on it, and he gets some more hay on that till it's kind of thick bedding of it, and Album seems comfortable. And
Okay, so he's limited to whatever is basically within the vicinity of the inn, I guess.
I thought that was supposed to be dinner.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought Album was gonna eat all the hay.
Album's not a vegetarian.
That's what I was thinking. It's like, he thinks he's a large horse trying to feed him a bunch of hay.
Album's interesting thing got him betting.
But not. Which is understandable.
Thank God it's not dinner.
He coughed up an aboleth lung. That's fair. That's
That's
interesting,
kinda
but
hilarious.
more gross.
And he's just an Albalith lung there, and he's
I'm just thinking.
the guy's just like, emoji.
Guys, like, bring me something interesting. And it's like, oh, Album eats something interesting and throws it up.
Which is fair. I think he probably lost points for throwing it up, honestly.
You see him, take this wagon back around and then stand up behind the counter.
Yeah, we gotta get some Album-sized saddlebags.
Yeah, we really do.
That is if we get to keep him.
Yeah, I'm sleeping. So what does the room look like? Do they all look uniform, kind of?
Kind of very uniform room. You find when you go in there, the bed looks just right for you. The room is lit. Let me see. The room's lit. Has kind of a small dangling stone that looks to have a constant light spell cast on it.
Okay. So it's like it's a nice-ish room. It's basically like a room in a house.
Yeah, when you look at this room, the thought that comes to your mind is adequate. It's not particularly great, but in no means is it bad. It conjures thoughts of adequate. What I will say, what Hito would see to be an adequate room is what this room appears as.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What now?
Adequate as in not good, not fancy, but not in any means bad. It provides what it needs to do. As a room in an inn.
As a room in an inn. I was like, Hito's lived in some pretty shitty places. But a room in an inn, okay. I think like a modest inn is like, yeah, it's just like the kind of like decent walls, like sturdy, no like floorboards that are creaky or anything. Just like nice, but not nice. Like just pleasant, and I don't have to really worry about anything.
Yep. And the same goes for everyone else when going into their room.
Oh, there's only 4 pillows.
You know, I'm sleeping with Album tonight.
You're sleeping outside when you got your sleep? Okay,
Yeah.
that's
I just
fair.
wanted some food.
Understandable.
Okay. Think we should end off here.
So yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's a good place to stop for the day.
And
This
then
was
we wake
literally
up
the
and
beach
the place
episode.
is on fire. As
Well,
Bumwreck
well,
Legend Stone.
I tried to make you breakfast, and I think all that was left after you ate everything was gasoline.
and he's still just staring at a plate while the place is burning.
Okay.
That's the-
It seems
Everyone say
unfortunate.
bye. No fan art this time.
Bye,
Bye.
Alright,
stream.
bye everybody.
Next time on
Thank you for coming out.
Xorvintaal, Games of the Void.
Yeah.
Yeah.